Welcome to Kyiv, Ukraine. Today I'm taking you on an adventure through the capital of Ukraine. This city is known for its rich culture and delicious cuisine, from vareniki to kozak, kulish to syrniki, as well as impressive sites like Kyiv Pechersk Lavra. But first, let's take a step back. You may have heard a lot about Ukraine in the news over the past year. It's important to acknowledge the current conflict between Ukraine and Russia, which has had a devastating impact on the people and their way of life. In this documentary, we'll be exploring life in Kyiv before the war, showcasing the city's top attractions and mouthwatering dishes locals have enjoyed for generations. Through this tour of Kyiv, we hope to bring awareness to the ongoing struggles of the Ukrainian people and the resilience they have shown in the face of adversity. These are some of the strongest people I've ever met, and I'm taking you to meet some of them right now. Join me and my amazing guide, Margarita, as we dive deep into the city of Kyiv and pay tribute to the incredible strength of the Ukrainian people. Slava Ukraini. I just arrived last night, and today I'm giving you an awesome tour of the city. We're gonna see lots of attractions, we're gonna eat lots of delicious food. My friend Margarita.
Hi, David.
How you doing? Everything good?
Great, and finally happy to welcome you in Kyiv.
So what are we doing today?
We are mixing the attractions, but as well we're going to experience Kyiv not only by food, but by tasting it. That's a very important thing, to feel the connection to the place. Touching it, smelling it, listening to it, all around. And behind me, this is the city gate, one of the city gates, right? And this was built in the medieval times, like 9th century Viking Rus? 11th century.
11th century. Okay.
Pretty close.
Okay.
Anyway, this was the main entrance to Kyiv, and it's not by chance that we're meeting here, since all the dearest guests were welcomed here. This is the parade entrance, Golden Gate. Again, that's why it is called, not made of gold, but main. That's what gold. So we're gonna walk around right now, and then we're going to 100 Rokів, right? 100 Rokів, 100 років тому вперед. It's actually the game of words. We are mixing the history, but nowadays as well, and this is 100 years forward. Okay guys, let's go explore Kyiv. Also, exploring Kyiv routes, we go all the way down to the very bottom. For the routes, there is one of the most beautiful metro stations, also called Golden Gates, just because of the monument here. And we're gonna see it's one of the 12 the most beautiful stations in the world. And what we see, it's the mosaics. Better to see with your own eyes than to speak, so let's go. Let's go. Yeah, in case you've never been to an ex-Soviet country, they have a lot of these beautiful metros. So this is very, very deep. Yeah, but because it's very, very deep, it's 102 meters deep. They put 2 elevators in order to reach the bottom level. Oh, here's wow. One, and there will be another one. This is crazy. This is long. That's why it goes pretty fast. Yeah, it goes really, really fast. Let this guy pass. Yeah, and I was trying to tell you earlier, like ex-Soviet countries, they have the most beautiful metro stations. Yeah. In Tashkent, Uzbekistan, super pretty. All of them. Every single station was built like this, you know? Stations are like palaces for common people. Exactly. Awesome. So this is like the second level, and as you can see, mosaics, right? But we're gonna go deeper down into the metro station. Whoa, it's so deep. So deep. And this is it. This is awesome. Yeah. Wow. Incredible. So it's like beautiful chandeliers. They always built like this, right? And lots of pillars. The inside, underneath everyone, you have the history of Kiev Rus, the very first Slavic state, and the very first princess, Vladimir, Yaroslav, all of the main historical ones. Every single ornament, there are like more than 50 of them. They are all different. None of them repeats another one. So as you can see, it's lit up. Right here we have different mosaics, right? So every single one is different. Every single one. Incredible. And when was it built? So Soviet times. 1989. 89. So let's get out of the metro station and let's go explore the city. To the surface, yeah. So who is this guy right here? This is Prince Yaroslav the Wise, the Kiev prince who built this gate. He fortified the city because the gates were the part of fortress, and Kiev, like every medieval city, was surrounded by the walls, high rampart and the deep moat behind. So we are right now on the line of the rampart. He is actually sitting and protecting the gates and the city. And if you guys don't know, Kyiv was founded by 3 brothers and 1 sister, and one of them, his name was Kyiv. Kyiv. Yeah. Okay. Hard. You say Kiev, it's somebody's, like the city of Kyiv. Okay. Kiev in Slavic language, in the Ukrainian language.
To get to the restaurant, we have to get in the car?
It's walking distance, but to save time, we need to get the car. We are right now in the very historical center of Kiev, but in Kiev, historical center coincides with the contemporary center.
Reminds me of a very colorful old towns that you see like in Poland, in Hungary as well. You know, the colors, right? Pink, blues, you know, 5-6 story buildings, so like mid-rises, not super high here. Obviously, historical centers, it's gonna be lower, right? And behind us we have the cathedral, right? And we'll go there later. Let's go eat some Ukrainian food, timeless Ukrainian food.
Добрий день.
Добрий день. My man, how are you? Everything good?
I'm good, perfect.
Pleasure.
Me too.
I'm excited, man, I'm excited. I need to wake up. Today I'm tired. After 24 hours of traveling, you're jet lagged, you know? It's so lungo.
Будьмо.
Yeah.
That's the word.
What is it?
Будьмо.
Budmo.
Yeah, with
Будьмо.
espresso.
Don't worry, just say Budma and turn around.
That's good. Very nice coffee. Well, I need some food this morning. We're having like 10 dishes, right?
I don't know.
So this is the restaurant. Go upstairs.
One more room, just red room, and we have just three rooms, three dining rooms, yeah, where you can eat different Ukrainian stuff. People usually when eat Ukrainian dish, even Ukrainians, they're a bit crazy. They, oh, are you sure that it's Ukrainian food? I say yes, that's Ukrainian food, and people say, oh my God, we thought that we know about Ukraine, and I say no, you know nothing about Ukraine, and that's all.
I love this guy, he's too funny. Okay, my man, you brought out so many dishes. I think we have like 9 dishes here.
9, maybe 10, maybe 11, I don't know. It's everything what was eatable in my kitchen I bring here. So here I like some of old traditional Ukrainian recipes, but like renovated. But a lot of dishes here is about my creativity. So you will try my creativity and you will try a bit of Ukrainian traditions. And I think you will open the Ukraine for the world, because everyone thought that in Ukraine, the same as in Zimbabwe, you know, there is a nice country, but what they eat, nobody knows.
Because most people, what they know is borscht soup.
Yeah, that's it's like that's the most.
That's the most like traditional.
We will try it in the end.
Okay, so what's this one?
I don't know. I will not tell you because I want to play game. If I will tell what is that, you will not eat that. So I'm smart, you know.
So how do I do it? Just like this?
Yeah, just this. Just you can bite by bite. If you don't like, I will give you just drink, because it can be very specific. I will try with you, okay? Maybe. Oh my God.
So. I don't know what the bottom there is. I feel like, is that pomegranate?
What?
That's a cranberry.
Yeah, but my thing that it's pure barley.
Okay.
Fermented. This one, it's become like a bit for 1 month. It's just lay and it's become a bit sour. Yeah. This one is salo. Have you heard about salo? Salo is like a fat of a pig, yeah, you know. Okay, yeah. Bacon, but it's kind of bacon.
You guys love your pig here.
Yeah, we love our pigs. Like bacon, but we eat more fat than the more meat in bacon. Exactly. So it's like a fatty bacon.
Awesome.
And I put there some pear.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely different. I've never had something like this. I'm gonna, you know, maybe I'll have another bite.
Oh, really? Oh my God! Maybe it's the last food you tried. People who start to eat, maybe you will turn on Ukrainian in a few weeks.
It's so different though. It's like sour, creamy. You have the cranberry, it burst out. You also over here you have mint, right?
It's just for
Yeah, just for show.
Presentation. So you should try to few drinks. It's like non-alcoholic drink, but it's very unique. It's actually fermented bread. It's called kvass. Okay. And this is fermented beets. It's very nice and unique taste. This one is like you kiss ground. Like, it's like, oh my God. And this one is a bit sweet. It's just bread fermented for 1 week. It's like non-alcoholic beer. Like
I've had something like that. Yeah, exactly. It feels like almost like a wheat beer.
Yeah, but it's not beer. Yeah. This one is like a.
I like this. This is super like, say a cleanse, you know?
Yeah. It's like a kombucha, you know, the taste of like something.
Beets.
Like,
I usually mix this with like my smoothies, you know?
Really?
Yeah, because this is like,
oh my God,
it's good for you, you know?
Okay. So, I see you like.
I finished it. I'll finish this one later.
Yeah. So next we will start with some dish. This one. Okay. You will have like this.
Okay.
It's actually roots. In Ukraine we ate a lot of roots. So I want you try one of that and tell me what is that.
So you have a lot of roots.
Roots
like
here,
vegetables.
Yeah, because we eat everything from roots. and just some. It's called smetana, or you have.
Smetana.
Yeah, it's like unique dairy, because usually you have a yogurt, but it's not yogurt. It's like kind of bit different. It's just you cannot buy this.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's
less sweet whipped cream.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And then the roux, obviously, this is very similar to, like, let's say cassava, right? Or
Yeah,
yuca.
yeah.
Very similar, but this is from here.
Yeah. It's kind of something like pancraft, something like that.
Okay.
So it's very, very unique, and I'm trying to put a lot of different spices. So I put in my restaurant a lot of spices like that. So it's chamomile, and
Okay.
you will have totally new taste if you will try it one more time.
So always, you mix spices, everything changes, right?
Yeah.
Get some of this.
Different spices, and then you will try magic.
Very different.
Yeah, it's like totally different.
So good. I love it.
So okay, you have one plate, and you have just bees, you know?
Bees.
Yeah, I know that some people will say, "Why you eat bees? Why you kill them?" I'm not killing bees. I'm just taking them from the hives in the spring, because they are already dead, and after that they become like medicine, and you eat like medicine, so you become healthy after that. So just try bees. It's very unique, and people all around the world says, "You're crazy. Why you eat? It's not good." Okay, I'm doing all this all the time. People tell me something, so just try it. If someone Ukrainian yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's crunchy.
Sweetie,
Yeah,
crunchy,
you know, I've had a lot of insects before.
and they all the same taste.
They're all the same taste because they're dead.
Yeah, nothing.
They're nothing. They're just a crumble. You know, they're super crunchy. Right?
Yeah, because chefs cook them, and here like just other bees cook them. So, bam, that's perfect.
Nice honey too. Oh, that's good.
There's
Oh my God.
leave it for you.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
give it. I'll put with yourself, you know, to go. Bees to
I'm
go.
gonna have it to go.
It's Banos. It's the same as polenta, but no, not the same.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
It's doing like polenta, but we are like combining with the different stuff.
So it's like polenta and there's mushrooms in here.
Yeah,
right?
but polenta is not so. It's like
What?
totally different structures, and people in the mountains eat that. But I want to improve that taste, so I took some magnolia.
Okay.
You know magnolia, and I have just put some magnolia here. So you will have very unique Banos with it's a cheese, it's a mountain cheese, goat mountain cheese. So you have just some modern Ukrainian cuisine here.
That's awesome.
It's like what is that? It's not polenta.
It's almost like a starch, no? And the mushroom's huge.
Yeah.
And this is local mushroom, obviously, right?
Yeah. And I cook them for 20 seconds because I want they still be such a nice structure. Because
Yeah,
if you
nice and
overcook,
moist too.
yeah.
Wow, this is great.
Grape. It's grape. Oh, it's
No,
nice grape.
it's grape.
Like polenta, it's polenta sister. Yeah, it's brother of polenta. I feel you. So we have in tradition we eat a lot of meat and a lot of herrings, because we have like some guys who was traveling from the sea, from the south of Ukraine, and they was selling the salt, and they caught a lot of fish, and they put this fish in this in between the box of salt, and this become like a herring. It was herring, and they combined all together, because it's crazy. Why you eat meat and fish? I don't know. And like 500 years ago, it was okay. We have meat. Okay, we have fish because we need to live. You know?
We have to eat, right?
It was a bit different. So, and it's like just I found a few recipes in old books, ancient books, and I combined that. So you have just a beef loin with the herring, some apples, and some carrot puree. This I have few more clean. Yeah, but it's maybe a bit cold. Or,
No, it's fine. It's fine. You know, I'm so used to that. So I'm gonna get some of this, mix it, and then this is the herring, right, on top.
Yeah, herring.
Wow.
Dead herring.
Wow, a little salty. It's like a surf and turf.
Yeah, it's surf and turf. But 500 years ago, people said just eat,
Just eat.
just food, and now it's surf and turf. It's so modern. No.
So it's beef loin with herring and carrots. Great combination. I've never had a dish like this. The saltiness of the herring, and then mixing with the carrot puree. I think it's a good combination.
Yeah.
You have everything: salty, sweet, juicy.
Yeah, it's about one unique Ukrainian technique. It's called vereshchaka. It's hard to spell, but we cook this. We have we have wild oregano. It's called materinka. It's like some.
So wild oregano. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of wild oregano, and we put wild oregano here. We put kvass. This one kvass. We put here actually, and we cook it in our. We have wooden oven for like 12 hours. After that, you take it out, and we have old bread, like a 5 days old bread.
That's not the oregano.
Yeah, and it's not oregano.
I was gonna say it's super green. It's like
yeah, it's like just because I want your eyes eat the dish first, and then we put that old bread, this crumbles of old bread in the sauce, and it's becomes thick. So the old bread is thickness of the sauce, thickener of the sauce. So it's kind of nice technique I found in the books, and now we have just very nice ribs with this wild oregano and some sweet sauce.
Pork ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how you said, you eat it with your eyes first.
Yeah.
You join me? You know how?
Yeah.
Let's have a rib.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh wow. That's slow cooked, huh?
Yeah, slow cooked, but it's like it's not like just U.S. ribs. It's like totally different. It's just maybe the same ribs, but it's cooked in a. It has like combination of bread. It's bread taste. Bread
I love that. Oh, it's so different. Nice and juicy.
Yeah.
Like extremely soft. Wow. Dude, that's some of the best ribs without barbecue sauce. This is like, it's still like I guess a little saucy because of that.
Yeah.
But not like,
Yeah, like the Texas style or Nevada style or Denver style or just
exactly all different styles,
yeah,
right?
blah, blah, blah. It's like a Ukrainian style. Vereshchaka.
So it's like a ravioli or something.
Okay. Ravioli. No, it's pasta carbonara in Ukraine. No. So it's halushki.
Halushki.
Just eggs and some kefir, some milk.
Okay.
And we are cooking water, and then we put some cherries, some meat, and combine together. So you have like a very unique Ukrainian, like some dish with some duff, Each nation has something with the like ravioli, and we have like halushki, and this is the sweet bacon.
Sweet bacon.
Yeah, I put some sugar. So you can, if you not eat sugar, you can just kiss it and that's all. Not eat it. Kiss my bacon.
So I'm gonna jump on it. Let's do it.
Mix like.
Oh, you mix it? Yeah.
And they become so pinky, so trendy.
Let me join me. I'm gonna grab one of these, get some of that bacon.
Oh yeah, it's a bit sweety. Oh, don't eat much. Oh, it's for me.
Oh, I love it. So potato, right?
No.
No?
We cook like that, and this become like a. I don't know. It's a.
Oh, this is great.
It's something unique too, because it's like maybe looks like some dumplings, maybe looks like some gnocchi, but it's not like that.
But the plate's delicious. It feels creamy. Also the bacon, the sugar.
Yeah. Sugar, bacon, cherry, and a lot of my love in each dish in my restaurant.
This is my favorite dish so far.
Yeah, thank you.
No, the pork ribs too.
Yeah.
So many dishes.
Okay, you have two more. And then some. Okay, 3 more, and then some experiments.
Oh, baked gnocchi with green bread with a green sauce with mushrooms.
Yeah, wild mushrooms, and it's called palushki.
I don't even know how to do this.
I don't know too.
You just get everything, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of everything here. Got a wild mushroom.
Take everything from your life.
Nice fluffy bread. Also very fluffy. So everything's fluffy.
Yeah. But then sauce is like it's put together. It puts together everything.
Yeah, it glues it all together.
Yeah.
Love the mushroom on top and the presentation. Like, look at this. This is a piece of wood.
Yeah, a piece of wood. Like you eat. You can close your eyes and imagine that you're in mountains, and you eat and taste some mountains. Like this. Zucchini. With the creams, and the main thing is the combination of rye bread and shrimps. In Ukraine we have not like normal shrimps, like big one, we have this one.
Yeah, small one, tiny one.
Yeah, Ukrainians have only small shrimps, and this everything is much more bigger.
Zucchini, rye bread, peas, pink sauce, and then the shrimp. Okay.
But small shrimp, it's
small, yeah, you barely even see it. Okay, so let's do this.
Hey, cheers, chin chin. And aftertaste, just normal ingredients, and then you feel like it's not normal. And then again, it's normal. Again, not normal.
So it's almost like a creamy mayo base sauce,
yeah.
right? And then you have the crumbly bread, right? So this is just bread. I don't even see the shrimp.
They mixed together. It's like bisque sauce, but not bisque. The best borscht ever in the world. So now you will eat the best dish, the best borscht in your life. It's gonna be only once when you eat it now. Tomorrow or maybe yesterday, it's never happen again. So you just should like, okay, so when I eat borscht, I should pray for all my gods and for everything, because now it's gonna be my moment of truth. And you will say that's the best borscht ever. You can say it twice, ever. This one is spoon, this one is borscht. So combine together and then add some mouse.
Oh wow, so what's inside the borscht?
So actually there is a few main ingredients. One is a bit of plum jam. Second one is our wooden aroma. Then taste of that beet kvass and just a lot of beets. So it's like a soul of our main product is beet. Yeah, but beet. It's like I was working about that for a few years about that dish, and I was traveling all around Ukraine, and I found I know maybe a few thousand of recipes, and I combined it in one.
Oh, I love it. And there's pork in here, right?
Traditionally with pork, but we cook now it's beef.
It's beef? Okay, wait. I thought it was pork for a second.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter actually what meat you add, and the first borscht was without meat, so it's okay. Yeah.
This is incredible. So the plum juice and the beets is what makes it super red, right?
Yeah, super red, like heart, like love, like this. Ukrainian borscht is like heart.
And obviously you guys eat this mainly, well, in winter months, this is what you need, right? Something like a hot soup?
Yeah, but
really
if we eat it all year, but in winter we eat more tough soup, and if we have spring, we add more veggies, less meat. Don't eat our borscht like zombie.
Hey dude, this is my borscht, not yours.
My borscht, not mine. We can kill each other because of borscht. One more things, I want you to try this one.
Right.
Because in Ukraine, it's like sprouts. I don't know.
It's like tiny sprouts
of black currant, and you feel.
It's like a little spicy.
Yeah, and
almost like a black pepper.
Yeah, but it's not. There is no black pepper, and it's become like we put it on vodka. I have a very nice drink.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just want without vodka you try it. It's like just I want to show that here a lot of greens that we eat. You know.
Yeah, a lot of greens.
In Italy, there is extra virgin olive oil, which is this is the secret why Italians lives forever. And there is different countries, so they have some products which makes you live forever. You know. So what you should do? You just sit. You just must sit. You just close your eyes and just smell the taste of our homemade oil. You could just drink a bit, like one. It's like a extra virgin sunflower oil. We are not selling that.
It's sunflower, right?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Wow.
It's different.
It's different.
Now you will live like Ukrainians forever. Before we will eat dessert.
Yeah.
It's called Hamula. It's just like a dessert from the baked apple. With some apple cider.
I love this.
But the weight.
It's super juicy and moist. It pops out. No? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Don't worry. You can eat it. But what I will do, I want just to show you that we in Ukraine we are not just we eat something. We can be a bit creative people.
So this is a fork that you made a little hole here, and you can add anything you want, any type of smell, right?
Yeah.
So this is lavender oil. So we just.
So if you have expensive truffle, you can put truffle there, but not there, and you will feel like it's
in there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at this! Dude, this is like so it's a baked apple with on the outside.
And some cheese,
right?
Some white.
It looks like a cake.
No, of baked apple with some chocolate and some cream.
So creamy.
Yeah. And
so good.
A bit of lavender.
So it's not the apple, like the full apple.
Yeah.
You've sort of like dissected it.
Yeah.
And mixed things in there.
Yeah.
It's so good, and the lavender just gives it a great combination, right?
Yeah.
Different. Oh man. Good food.
Yeah.
But jet lag and food coma is hitting me.
It's perfect combination, jet lag and food.
And when you bite, the smell.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I've never seen this before in my entire life.
Yeah, but there's some magic, and I have a lot of such different things because I want to go further, not just like a cook nice food. I want just to show the real taste.
The senses, everything gets a feeling, right? From the eyes to smell.
Yeah.
So I have one more thing to try.
Yeah, it's now it's a season of tulips.
Okay.
Tulips. Yeah, and I dehydrated them. I put a lot of spice elements, and it will looks like the Scoville system about the red scorpion.
Yeah, dehydrated tulip with spices, looks like a rock, almost like chocolate.
Yeah, but it's gonna be very hot.
Oh,
wait, just wow. If you need some water, just tell me. Oh yeah, I told you. We have something.
Oh, that's it's one of the spiciest things I ever had, man.
Yeah, you told me that you said that you're spice man.
This is dehydrated tulip with spices.
Yeah, I told you. It's a bit.
Oh, it's gonna linger for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Just wait, maybe 2 minutes is gonna be.
No, I'll get some more of this.
Yeah, eat.
Wow.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's gone now. Oh man, but you feel it like everywhere. It tingles.
Yeah. It's like my pleasure is when my friends come from a restaurant, go home, they still feel that they was in my place. So I'm trying to put the atmosphere of restaurant in your mouth, and you will go like maybe 1 hour, so you will feel
still.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, I was at that restaurant. So
I'm gonna feel this one for a while.
Yeah.
That's spicy.
Yeah, sorry. You told me that you use spice.
I like spice, but damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Enjoy everything you want, please. You made a very nice mistake. You told that borscht is a soup. Basically, in Ukraine, nobody says that borscht is a soup.
Okay.
Borscht is like a totally different something. So
it's like a stew.
So it's just borscht, and that's all. So you're crying now because you made a mistake.
I made a big mistake. Wow, lots of food. Really interesting. Everything was super diverse. I mean, from flavors and textures to like bees. Crazy, right? Bees. You like the bees the most, right?
Yeah. Got the magic bite.
So where are we going next?
Actually, while we're here, it's 100 years back forward, the name of the restaurant. But now we are at the place where Kiev was found. So we're gonna touch the very, very roots of Kiev. Again, if stones could speak, or I don't know, these historical layers, when you touch them with your feet, you may feel like they are scratching you from the underground. Because everything started from here. Over here you see the red bricks in front of us. They are put on the foundations of the very first palaces that used to be on the top of this plateau.
So these bricks obviously aren't from the ancient times. They're not 1,000 years old. They just put it here so you know that this is old Kyiv Hill. So this is the ancient city, over 1,000 years old. And you go over with a car and it's like, you're in the old city. And over here to the left, we have a plexiglass, and under it, we have some, basically, what is this, like treasures? Oh, there's some swords, some axes, and this is from one time, so relics in the past.
The artifacts of medieval times and the memory of the ancestors. Some people say that in the night, under cover of the night, the ancestors come out from the underground and you can meet them here.
Don't tell me that. So we're gonna keep walking this way?
View, admire the panoramas, because if describing Kiev with one word, that would be, or with one sentence, that would be the city of panoramas. Kiev is the city on 7 hills, again, like all holy cities, like Rome, like Jerusalem, so Kiev, and one of the main hills, it's this hill where everything started.
And obviously they always chose a hill, so they had a lookout point to defend themselves.
Place where princes lived, so we can feel ourselves right now like noble
like royalty.
Guests, royalties, right? And the common people lived at the bottom. This is from where Russian land has started. They put this symbolic stone in order to symbolize that this is the beginning, the roots of all Eastern Slavic people.
So here on the hill, you get epic views overlooking all of Kyiv, the Dnieper River. That is the main river in the Ukraine. It basically splits the country in half, east and west Ukraine. And over here we have the ruins of the first church of Kyiv.
It was the very first church built after they adopted Christianity as a state religion. Back then it was all pagan lands and multi-god system. But back to the 10th century, 988, it's an important date in our history. And Prince Volodymyr, who adopted Christianity as a state religion and built this very church, he ordered 10th part of his income to give to the church needs. That's why Thesis Church. It was destroyed later during Tatar Mongols invasion in 13th century, and we have only the ruins of the church left.
And this is St. Andrew's Church. So who's St. Andrew?
St. Andrew, one of the 12 apostles, he traveled here to preach Christianity, stopped here for the night and blessed this land to become a beautiful city with lots of churches in it. And
Incredible.
We've got city of Kiev, and we've got St. Andrew's Church.
So how many churches are there in Kyiv?
Whoa, like
Too
around
many.
200.
Too many. No, but I love this. I mean, very colorful. And this is not Orthodox, right? This is something separate.
It's a Christian Orthodox, but separate. Yeah, it's
Separate
confession. Yeah, it's a monument to a local story that happened right here in this area in front of St. Andrew's Church. There was a guy who was a poor barber, but he wanted to solve his financial problems by marrying the rich girl who was not beauty at all. At the same time, he fell in love with the beautiful girl, but that one was poor. So he gave promise to marry to both of the girls. At the end, his plot was revealed. He got nothing. And the story over here teaches you a lesson, and also is kind of a thing that prevents you from any
like bad juju, I guess.
These situations. There is the bug, and for the girls, in order to be safe from such men who can be not honest with you, you're supposed to touch the bug. So there is also a ring on the girl's finger for the men to be happy with their beloved ones.
I'm supposed to do this, right? So to be happy with my wife, I'm like that.
Yes.
Yeah, she needs me to buy her a ring.
St. Andrew's Church, you're all blessed.
You're all blessed, that's it. Okay, let's keep going. That's cool, I like that. 2-minute walk and we're here at St. Michael's Square, and what's really interesting is that we have two cathedrals here. Cathedral of St. Sophia over there and Cathedral of St. Michael.
I was in Kiev, they greet each other saying good morning and good night, 11th and 12th century. And with St. Michael's Cathedral, it's only the memory of the 12th century. There is a sad memory of the Soviet times, and the presence of Soviets is still there. When the Soviet period, they wanted to put here, they destroyed the cathedral, wanted to put here a statue of Lenin of 100 meters tall facing the Dnieper River. Again, plan never fulfilled, just left in the papers. But the cathedral was destroyed and renovated from ashes only in 2000. But again, the way it looks, it's really gorgeous with the combination blue and gold. These are Ukrainian colors, blue and yellow. And here on the background of the blue sky, it's like as a floating above the ground.
Before we enter the cathedral, over here to the right we have a mural with St. Michael, other angels and kings. And if we keep going, we have more murals, right?
Here is the moment of enlightenment to the light.
What a gorgeous cathedral. I love the colors, just so beautiful. Blue and yellow are the colors of Ukraine. That's the flag. Definitely buy yourself a jersey.
The golden domes, they stand for the fact that the church is the piece of heaven on earth. And of course the blue color stands for heaven. So here every church is always separated from the rest of the city with the walls. Again, to make this border between
heaven and earth. We just entered St. Michael's Cathedral, and when you enter any Orthodox church cathedral, it will always feel smaller than a Catholic one or a Christian one, right? Just regular, because the altar is hidden, right?
Yes.
And then also Orthodox, they don't believe in statues. It's all about just like icons, like painting, right?
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Icons are also not painted by the artist. It's just like the photography. When you look at the photo of your family, you don't think about paper and the pictures on it. You think about the person. It's the same with the icon. It's the connection to the saints. For religious people, it's the way for them to speak directly to all saints, Virgin Mary, Jesus Christ, angels.
Perfect. And if you don't know what cathedral this is or who it's named after, whose cathedral it is, on the right of Jesus,
St. Michael is there.
now that we're done with the cathedral, we're gonna go over to the funicular. There is a funicular here in Kyiv. It's right behind the cathedral.
Also one of the oldest funiculars in Europe.
One of the oldest trams in Europe, but you know what? 21st century, they don't accept cash. You have to have card. Look at this, beautiful. So this is a tram, really old. My friend is a little scary. Look at this. It's great. So there's two cars, right? One goes up, one goes down. Takes roughly 1 minute to go up and down, right?
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Kiev style roller coaster.
Quick tip, get to the front, you get the view of the tram coming up, going down, but you also get into the seat. You want the front to get the view.
It's the two railways. One goes up, another one goes down, and it's a physical, mechanical way.
And obviously because it's modern times, it doesn't actually pull any lever or anything. It's just automatic. And that's it, we're almost there. Literally it takes 1 minute, that's it.
The fastest way, even though it goes not that fast maybe for nowadays people, but it's still the fastest way to get from the bottom city to the top where we were just.
Once you exit the funicular, you make it here to the lower part of the town, right next to the river. We explored the entire upper part, you know, historical Kyiv. Today I'm so pumped and I'm gonna take you on a craft beer food tour. I'm going to 3 spots. I'm going to Pancraft, then we're going to Kanapa, and then after that, Drunken Monkey. So 2 places are like pubs. The other one, Kanapa, is a restaurant where we're gonna pair all our food with some beer and maybe some other alcoholic beverages. Rock and roll?
Rock and roll.
So where is this place? Where is Pancraft?
Pancraft, it's underground. Down
Underground.
there. You have to go.
Oh, right there? What? Right here? Crazy. Oh, because from outside, you wouldn't even notice there's a pub in here. This is awesome. So, unique place, right?
Yeah, getting about pub culture, no? To be sort of hidden, near and hidden at the same time.
Nice.
Hey David.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing?
How are you doing? I'm okay. Yeah, let's follow me. Just follow me. You're welcome in Pancraft. This is our bar. We have 24 taps of beer. Most of them are Ukrainian, and a big, beautiful fridge of foreign and also Ukrainian beer. So just follow me, and I explain you everything here.
Awesome, awesome. So you have 24 beers on tap. So
24.
Ukrainian beers, also international beers, right?
Yeah, but most of them are Ukrainian. 16 of them Ukrainian and 8 of them international.
And you have a kitchen. So
We have, of course, we have a kitchen.
Of course.
We have a lot of dishes. This is our chef.
The
His
chef.
name Roman. My name is Romes.
okay.
We're nice to meet you.
All right, guys. So let's get a beer. Let's see the cold room. Let's have some food.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What kind of beer you prefer?
Oh, dude, I'm a stout guy. Porter, stout, dark. Anything dark.
What about milk stout?
Milk stout. So this milk stout is from Rebrew Brewery right here in Kyiv. What is it? 6% alcohol, right?
There is 6.0.
Oh, it's so good.
So it's supposed to taste like cappuccino.
Exactly. It has some espresso beans. I feel it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, good way to start the day, right?
Let's go in our cold special room. Here is actually cold. Better to take your jacket.
Wow, I've never seen that.
24 detectors makes beer more liquidy. I don't know. It doesn't give to beer make a foam, big foam.
Okay.
And that bowl, that small bowl, when it's going down, it covers the hole. So you know this beer is ending. So you can, you know, in your system you have maybe half a liter. So you're preparing for ending a beer.
Oh wow, so I've never seen it like this. You know, usually you just see the kegs in the cold room, but you don't actually know how much is left.
Yeah.
That's why at a bar they'll pour and then it's like, it's done.
Yeah.
Whew, that's cold. I'm freezing. Hey chef,
Hey, hello.
where are you? Yes, I have to put all this on. Kitchenware. And what are we making? Steak?
Ribeye steak, yes.
Okay.
This is selling.
Okay.
Ribeye.
So they didn't add anything to this meat. This is just raw, right?
Yeah.
Just raw meat, no salt, no butter, nothing. Awesome, yeah, because a lot of fat, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Smells great. And this is from farms in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right.
And right here we have some brisket. I'm gonna grab a tiny piece from the end. Oh, the spices. You know what it reminds me of? Like basturma. Ever heard about?
Kind of the, I guess, fermented meat.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's cooked in the oven.
Okay. So I like my meat medium rare, and that is 40 to 45 Celsius. So he's checking it right now. Almost there, right? Still a little more. Yeah, so right now it's like still rare. So once the meat's finished, he takes it off, he lets it rest there for a few minutes. He adds some salt, some pepper, and butter.
Yeah.
And that's it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good. You're a vegetarian?
Yes.
No.
Until today I was.
Oh my god. That's just how I like it. Medium rare. Look at that. And the fat. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Oh man, that meat. Can't wait. That pairing with a beer. Perfect. So what are we drinking with this?
For your steak, I guess better to pair it with an IPA. This is special IPA for one of our main holiday. Name of this IPA, Velikden. Velikden, it means Easter in English, because it's like a Pascha. Pascha is our special cake with raisins and some cream on the top.
So here we go. Delicious ribeye, medium rare, salt, pepper, lots of butter, and then this incredible IPA. Let me just. Oh wow. Nice raisins, huh? It's good. Oh, here we go.
Very nice.
Delicious, man. Like perfect. This is my medium rare. Not too bloody, just right. This is the part I like. I shouldn't be eating too much of the fat though because my cholesterol is super high.
I usually throw it away.
You throw it away? No, you crazy? Don't throw away the fat, dude. The salt and pepper? Wow. So this is a local beef from the Ukraine. First time trying beef from the Ukraine. Oh, nice and salty. For me, beef has to have salt. And I like it a little, like a lot more. More than the usual, right? Salty, peppery, juicy. Outside, like nice char, right? And pairing it with the beer, perfect. Hey, great combination. Nice beer, man.
So second dish is a forshmak. It's traditional Jewish dish, but it's very popular in Ukraine, especially in Odessa and in Kiev. So you need to mix it together here in this pan, and after that we're pairing it with the goze. Goze, it's a beer with the salt and coriander. It's pairing very good with this dish, and especially with the fish.
So for this dish, we have 6 different ingredients. You got butter, pickled onions, cream cheese, apple, herring, and
mayonnaise.
And mayonnaise, okay. And then you mix, right? So it's gonna be a very creamy dish, right? This is more like an appetizer, right?
Yeah, it's appetizer.
And that's it, ready to go. So I'm gonna put it on the toast, right?
Yeah.
Whole thing. Nice. Oh, I can't wait for the herring. So you guys love herring here, right?
Yeah.
Herring is the fish.
Especially with the vodka.
The vodka. I can do that right now, man. You're gonna put something on top?
Smells fish.
But you like herring, no?
And my grandmother, she cooks this so it tastes childhood.
It takes you back to your childhood, huh? Here we go. I love the herring. You know, salty. Honestly, here you're gonna get a lot of that creaminess, right? Mayo. Like the apple too. Good combination. Pickled onion. Oh, so it's like the Ukrainian version of bruschetta, right? That's what I would call it. Smacznego. Oh yeah. Super light, right? So it still has that crafty taste to it though. You know, for me, I just don't like it when it's super watered down, where it's like a super generic beer. This has nice taste. I don't know what's in it though. It's hard, every beer is different, right? Super complex. Unless you have the ingredients in front of you that tell you like what they use, it cuts the cream completely, you know, cuts everything. Palate cleanser. That's why you pair with beer, right? Or you pair alcoholic beverages with food because it helps you get to the next bite. Next up, we're gonna try some dumplings. So he's showing me how he makes it. So these are cherry dumplings. Let's go eat and drink some more beer.
Last dish, dumplings with cherries. We pair with imperial tonka salt. This is the best Ukrainian beer.
Vareniki. Okay, yeah, so these are Ukrainian dumplings. So inside you got cherries, outside the reason why they're pink is because they mixed some beet juice, right, with the flour, and then we have sour cream. So how do we do it? Well, I'm gonna cut one in half so you can see the inside, right? Wow, look at that. So you gotta mix this, some of the sour cream, right? Nice and sweet. My favorite dish, this one. It's so good.
It's dessert.
Basically a dessert. So many cherries, nice flavor inside, very juicy, obviously. And the sour cream isn't too sour. It's almost just like whipping cream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have another one. So full one, right? Don't cut it, so the juices just pour into your mouth. So after this, I pair with beer, right? We're gonna need a lot more of these, right? Imperial Stout. Best beer in Ukraine?
Yeah.
Best beer.
Number one in the rating, on top rating.
Dude, I can see why. Wow. So it's a little chocolatey. There's like no espresso here.
Like brownie, right?
Yeah, more brownie. I was gonna say it's almost like a, basically a melted brownie.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this pairs perfectly because this is like dessert.
But
right?
be careful, there is 12% of
12%. Give me more.
And it's covered, right?
Yeah.
Feel it.
No, you don't feel it at all. It's not one of these alcoholic beverages where it's like you taste it and it's like, oh, so much alcohol. This is nice and light. Obviously, 2 is scary. 12%, you'll feel that. I love this one. Best beer and best dish.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Last step, we're gonna show you our special machine for canning cans. We can put any beer you choose in the can, in a small can.
You call it a crowler? It's a crowler, right?
Yeah.
Crowler.
Put here some acid to kill all bacteria. Make these dumplings with you, it looks amazing. Vareniki, vareniki.
Thank you so much,
Thank
bro.
you so much.
You. You're the man.
So I hope we see you soon.
For sure.
Come in Ukraine, you're always welcome.
This guy's the man. And the food here, beer, so good. Hey.
Just take the dumplings.
No. Next up, we're going to Kanapa.
Yes, warmed up.
Oh yeah, I'm warmed up. Wow, that beer.
Energized.
I feel good. I'm really full. Today I've eaten like 20 dishes. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but this is the lower part of the town right next to the river. That Dnieper River, right? Dnieper River, the river that divides Ukraine, east and west.
This is the lower city, Podil. That's how it sounds in Ukrainian language because we're in the valley of the river, Podolu Gari and Podolini Riki. So the river is right next to us, Dnieper. And the peculiarity of this part, it has the low architecture from the 19th century. This street, which is like the main pedestrian part, it has no trees in it, which is another unique thing about it. It's called Sagaidachnava after the name of this very guy. It's a Ukrainian Getsman Kozak, again, leader of Ukrainian nation.
And so what is that? It's like the Eye of Kyiv?
Yeah, Eye of Kiev, right on one of the main squares. They make fairs here, playgrounds.
This is more like a pedestrian zone, right? It's not actually a pedestrian street. Cars do come through here, but very little. And you said no trees.
No trees.
And 50% of Kyiv is green, so it's a little rare. You know, no more than 2 stories each building, very historical. And the restaurant is that way?
Yeah.
Somewhere that way.
This is Andreevsky Descent, the most Kiev street of all Kiev streets.
Whoa, this is awesome. Propaganda collection. Nice. How much for one of these?
Скільки коштує? Less than $10.
$10? Okay. I love this. This is great. So I'm gonna take this one, which is the Russian astronaut, right? The woman Russian astronaut. She's the only one, right?
Yeah.
And you bend it like that, it's okay? It won't... Don't ruin it, man. Don't ruin it. Okay, so I'm taking 2 of these beautiful, I guess, mini posters, right? One of them is the first Soviet female in space, and the other one is Sputnik. If you guys don't know what Sputnik was, that was the first satellite to ever go into space. The Russians or the Soviets beat the Americans to it. Дякую. Дякую. Merci. No, merci. Дякую.
It's international here, you see.
I know. So it costs 400
Thank you very
for
much.
the two.
Thank you.
Yeah, our
Yes.
ticket to the moon.
Американский.
I love as American.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Me too. No, Chicago. Miami.
Oh, Miami.
No, Chicago. I'm messing you guys.
It's the most famous touristic street.
The most famous touristic street.
Andreevsky spus, Andreevsky uзвіз in Ukrainian.
It's a workout. It's going uphill the whole way.
Catching
Yeah.
the breath.
By the way, it costs 400. How do you say the currency?
Гривня.
Grivna. So 400 grivna, which is like $13 US, and that is like original from the library here in Kyiv.
The place where you got it also matters.
Yeah.
It's a historical place, the most Kiev street of all Kiev streets.
Oh, amazing. I'm gonna put that on my wall. I love space. I'm all about space. I want to go to the moon one day, hopefully in my lifetime. And yeah, I mean, I chose the woman because I believe in female power. You know, I have 2 girls. And
Where is the space?
and this is Kanapa, traditional Ukrainian food in a 19th century wooden house. Very beautiful on this epic street. And right behind us we have that St. Andrew's church, right?
Yeah.
I'm remembering. All right, let's go inside. Hello.
Hi David, welcome to Kanapa. Please come inside.
Thank you. So this is a 19th century home. Wow, look at this. Look how much light is in here. So this obviously was the living room, right? Beautiful.
Yes.
And your name's Anna,
My name is Anna.
just like my wife. Okay, awesome. So living room, over here in the back we have a terrace, so it's a secret room, right?
Secret room downstairs, right?
Okay. So what are we gonna do today? What are we eating?
We prepare something special for you.
Okay.
So I would like to come with you to the kitchen and show
Okay.
you, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Here is Vitalia.
Hello.
Chef.
How are you, David? Pleasure, nice to meet you. Vitalia, como Italia. Okay. So, got an apron, nice. Okay, and what did it say on it? Ukrainian National Culinary Team. Wow, is that you? Yeah? No way.
Будем готовить вареники с картофелем и грибами. Это двойная
I don't understand anything you're saying. But we're doing some dumplings, right?
But this is not regular dumplings. This is like 2 kind of dumplings. One with mushrooms, other one with potato. They're like putting together and making one like more interesting than just regular one. And we want you to try make it.
Yeah, she's saying that they have a special dough of their own technology without yeast that allows them to make their own dumplings, vareniki.
Basically almost flattened it. Now she's gonna roll it out and then she's gonna put it in this machine to make it even flatter.
Yeah.
Right? That's the process?
You were almost right, but historically true, authentic way to do vareniki, it's a handmade. Everything should be done with the hands, but because they have lots of production, they need to do it fast, so that's why they need a machine.
Obviously, always put flour so it doesn't stick. Vitalia is her name.
Vitalia.
But how do you say this?
Vareniki.
Vareniki. So this is what you're gonna have a lot here in Ukraine. Incredible dumplings. This one's potato, right? The other one's gonna be mushroom. And these are small, very small, huh? So each
Один
portion.
вареник около 10 грамм.
Okay, so 15 per portion, right?
No, 10 gram.
Oh, that's cool. So she united both of them and makes one like a double.
Два вкуса, два вареника.
That's amazing.
It's a love story.
It is a love story. I like that. Grab a little bit. Yeah, you grab that one. I grab this one. So this is how it's gonna be. This is great.
No.
Too much. So I did a little too much, right? And then close it.
Больше.
Okay, close. This one, not my finest moment. I'm not a chef. Look at this. Ah! Okay, put it right there. Okay. Next one will be better.
Они разварятся при лепке.
Да?
При
Да?
варенье.
If it's not strong enough,
You-
they
Okay, so
Вот отсюда.
close there, right?
Пальчиком.
Balchikan push down.
help yourself with the finger.
Запихать пальчиком начинку вовнутрь чуть-чуть.
Yeah.
I overdid it. No, it's okay.
Yes.
Is that? It's okay?
Сильнее нажимать.
Seal it.
Press harder.
Press hard, yeah. So you can do it. She's going left to right, I'm doing the opposite. And mine's not the best, but So she's saying that you have to press them together and close it correctly as much as you can, because if we put it in to boil and you didn't do that, it's gonna fall apart, right? And it's 4 minutes to boil, really fast. So this is the hard process. By the way, the main ingredient is not the potatoes, the dough, or the mushrooms. It's her hands. You do it with love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Look at that. What is that?
Homemade cordials. So usually it's the vodka, which based on different fruits and berries. And here's the different kinds. They can be sweet, they can be sour, they can be spicy. So you may try it. We do have on the table the first dish is the Ukrainian red borscht. It has some sweet flavor. Except of that, you have delart, which comes perfectly to the borscht. You have the black vareniki with the pike perch and smoked bacon filling, and also a few dishes more. The Ukrainian pate with Guinea fowl liver and the rabbit aspic. So it's everything the traditional recipes in Ukraine, but we do it in modern way.
To be honest, I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's about time.
It's about time, yeah. Okay, so we're starting off with the borscht. So here they just say borscht, no soup, borscht. And traditionally with pork, this one has pork and beef, and then also plums, beets, right? So beetroot, and then sour cream. On the side we have some garlic bread, and over here we have 2 different pieces of fat from the pork, and that is baked fat, and the other one is just raw. I love that. So wild, okay, cool. And then it comes with some spice, and then we're pairing it with this one, right?
Horseradish.
Oh, that's bitter. And spicy.
It's supposed to what, be digested?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's a palate cleanser for the next one, right? And then cleanse your palate on the way to the next dish. So traditionally, you guys start with the borscht, right?
Yeah.
And here we have a big chunk of beef. We have some onions, right? There's so many flavors here. If you're just gonna go for the soup, just the liquid, it'll be light, right? A little oily. There's spices. I mean, you taste the beetroot right away. The prunes as well. Oh wow, this is so good. I mean, this is a hearty meal, right? You're supposed to have this in winter. Everybody has it. Everybody has it every day here, but winter is like when you have it the most. And then
for breakfast, dinner, and supper.
And summer, you take out the protein. That's like somebody said that today.
I like lighter. Yeah.
I'm enjoying this one. Wow, it's a good dish. And so basically, every single restaurant we're gonna go to, they'll serve borscht, right?
In Ukraine, yeah.
In Ukraine. Wow. And then I have to keep it light. Now I got fat. That's baked, so I'll go with raw. Right? Get some of the spice. Go with the raw pork fat. It's supposed to pair with the borscht, right?
Yeah.
All right. To be honest, the spice was like, woo! So gelatin, this is super spicy. It's not as spicy as the thing we had earlier, but wow. And then over here we have a marinated gooseberry, right? So I'm gonna have that with the baked fat. The baked fat's incredible. Garlic bread? Love the bread. Way better dipping it. I love the prunes. A little sweet, right? The sweetness. And then obviously you pair it with this guy.
Ooh. Ooh. To your health.
Yeah, to my health, right? It was a little too bitter for me.
Refresh you. So this is the Seabhakta cordial.
So this is a berry here, like a orange berry. Right?
It's a vitamin C shot.
Oh yeah, this is like, I mean, this is super healthy. And no alcohol in here?
Vodka. It has only 20 degrees in it.
Only 20.
Yeah.
Only. Well, I didn't feel that 20. The rest of the food. So we have the pate, we have the amazing dumplings, and then over here we have, this is like a rabbit gelatin with rabbit meat. I mean, it looks incredible. And this on top is mustard.
Yeah.
Just mustard. And then over here?
The fried eggplant with the red pepper.
Got me an eggplant. All right. This is very like Albania right here. They love the red peppers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they love it. But we're in Ukraine. Let's go. So how do we start? Are you ready, my friend?
Yeah.
Eggplant, red pepper,
Finally.
and baked. Finally, right?
Yeah, it was my most expected.
Oh man,
Yes, that's why I was waiting for it.
Oh yeah. So watery, right? Like nice and moist.
And sweet.
Sweet as well. This is the potato chip, right? Do this. Oh wow. I love this. If you give me like 5 more, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
It's American call.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it's potatoes, it's like chips.
Yeah, no, it's like potato chips, but a little different, right? So it's a little more crispier. This is obviously in oil, right?
It's good.
Wow. Wow, super dense, huh? Look at that. So that's rabbit meat. And traditionally, it's not rabbit meat, it's a different pork, right? So they wanted to go a little different, they went with rabbit. Obviously, we have a forest right here. You got the rabbit right there, right? I'm joking, I'm joking. Combination is insane. You have the gelatin, you have the meat, and the mustard. Wow, and I love mustard. Mustard over mayo every day. Which is this?
Galanga.
Galanga.
Yeah, so it's similar to ginger. It has a bitter flavor.
Oh, very gingery. Wow. Yeah, I mean, all these spices are so like wild, right?
Yeah.
So, and they're all vodka.
Yeah, all
It's
vodka.
strongest
vodka.
one, right?
Yeah, the strongest one.
It's easy. This is more of a juicy vodka, right? So you don't taste the vodka at all. I feel it from the last one though. I have to have one more bite of this incredible rabbit because it's the most unique and delicious rabbit of my life. You have no idea. Cheers. Cheers. So that's dill. Here we have the herring caviar. This is obviously mayo, right?
Sour cream.
Sour cream, okay. So sorry, it's definitely not mayo, sour cream. And you get one of these. Beautiful. Oh, this is so good. And inside is herring.
Bike perch.
Bike perch. Freshwater fish, like river fish.
River fish.
Okay.
Tastes better with everything.
Yeah, it tastes better when you add everything. I think there's a lot of butter right there.
Xander.
Xander.
Yeah.
Xander.
That's another.
We have the guinea fowl pate. Okay? So this guinea fowl liver. I didn't know they had guinea fowl, but they have guinea fowl here in farms. Pheasant liver. With carrot tender mousse. I cannot wait. Okay, so we have some more bread.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it's like 3 layers. Like the top, it looks like more like a fatty layer, and then you have, you know, basically it's like mashed, right? Just eating it straight like that. Yeah, I eat it straight like that.
Just the first
I would eat it with a spoon. I know.
That's what you meant with the spoon.
With a spoon, straight. Yeah. Cheers. Okay. There we go. No, it's too good.
Agree.
It's too good. It's like, this is heaven. So then they always do this from a bird, right? Has to be from a bird. You know what? I'm going with the big spoon. Right? Like that. I know. This is my favorite thing here. It's too good. I mean, wow. Wow. You got the super strong one. I do feel super strong. I feel great.
What's your
This is why
superpower?
I love Eastern Europe, man. Well, that one definitely had like 1 degree. Okay, so we're gonna start off with an incredible sorbet. We just watched them make it. So they get like, basically it's the entire fruit, they mash it, right? And what's the name of the fruit?
Buckthorn.
Buckthorn. And then they mix it with nitrogen, so liquid nitrogen. The guy keeps, you know, scrambling it, basically mixing it all together. At the end, he gets this beautiful sorbet. And this is the palate cleanser before we have the real dessert. This one, this is crazy. Okay, so this is basically a chocolate ball, and inside is the pork lard. Ooh, right? And over here, this is like the most traditional sweet in Kyiv, right? So it's the Kyiv
cake.
Kyiv cake.
Yeah.
That's the name? Kyiv cake?
The most popular Kyiv dessert that they bring as a gift.
Oh, so it's like many layers, right?
Many layers
It-
and
it-
crunchy.
Yeah, actually, like I saw it yesterday, it reminds me of baklava in terms of layers, right? But obviously it's different. And there's cream, and on top you put some other stuff, right?
Yeah, and nuts.
Nuts. So let's dive on this one. Let's cleanse our palate. Wow.
Sunny color.
Nice. So this berry's a little more sour. No?
Lots of vitamin C.
A lot of them, let's see.
Wow.
Well, yeah, so definitely kills all the taste from everything I had before. So good. Black currant?
Like our, yeah.
Black currant with vodka?
With the juniper and vodka.
Juniper and vodka. So juniper is what they use to make gin.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
It's nice. Not so bad. Not so strong. Yeah, but too many drinks, you'll feel it.
Everything that is too much.
Oh my gosh.
When it gets too much, then it's salo w szokoladzie.
I wouldn't know there was pork lard in here, as you told me. But wow. It's the best chocolate bar I've ever had. So this is the Kyiv cake.
Kyiv cake.
I'm just gonna get a piece because my friends, I am popping right now. So it's super like crunchy, right? Just
Crunchy.
many layers of crunch.
There's a word bizet for bizet.
Yeah, the meringue.
The meringue. Yeah.
Meringue, yeah. I love it. So it's crumbly, like very bready, right? And you have the merengue inside. And then on top you have, I guess, some frosting, right?
Yeah.
Yummy frosting. My kids will love this. Wow, it is so good.
We add a little bit of cognac in it inside.
Always alcohol. So what are we drinking here? Well, I don't even know what I'm drinking.
Aquavita.
Can you guess it? Apple and hazelnut.
Oh, I like that. We still have more place to go. But this place is amazing. Kanapa. What is this?
The small present for you. Just remember Kanapa.
The problem is I might eat and drink all this before I leave the country. Boom. 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 Bye guys, bye. So we're walking down the famous street again, down to the Drunken Monkey. And on the way,
Descending.
yeah,
Drunken.
we have the most famous address on the street, and it's the Literature Museum. And who is this guy?
It's Mikhail Bulgakov, the most mystical writer of the 20th century, also the most read writer on the all post-Soviet territories. Mikhail Bulgakov, and his address Andreevsky Street, number 13.
And he's famous for a few things, but one of the cool things that he's famous for is for writing something about the witches of Kyiv, which basically says that every single woman in Kyiv is a witch because they're so beautiful.
That's Margarita, Master and Margarita, that's the name of the novel.
Yeah.
Again, the origin of my name probably comes from the novel, because it was the most popular book in those days, in the generation of my parents, and even now. David, another hidden gem, Drunken Monkey.
I love this place already. Look, it's like hidden, right? So it's underground culture. Right here we have the times, weekdays from noon to 11. Craft beer culture. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Добрый день.
Hi, hello.
Maria, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
Very good. What are we doing here? What are we drinking?
We'll be drinking beer, a lot of beer, Ukrainian.
And this is the Drunken Monkey. As soon as you walk in to the right, we have the cold room. So right, that's all the kegs, beautiful kegs. They actually have different types of kegs, like plastic kegs, also regular kegs. Over here to the left, this is like dining area. We can also drink over here. Really beautiful, lots of different paintings. There's some TVs, but it's like underground. I mean, it's awesome. This is great. And over here, they have merchandise, right? So they have beers, but then they also have different types of mugs, or let's say glass, right? So they have small, big, huge ones. They also have masks here for sale, obviously COVID times. And if you keep going this way, we have the beer. Hello, then we're done. What's up, my friends? Are we ready to drink?
Yes, we're ready.
So they have over 20 beers on tap. A few of them are the KF brew, which is from your city, right?
Zaporizhzhia.
Zaporizhzhia. And that's where the Drunken Monkey is from, right? So this is the bar area, Drunken Monkey in the back, and over here we have what the artist did for each beer, okay? These are really strong beers. The strongest beer they got right now is a 10%, no, 11% stout imperial. But we're gonna do like a degustation, so we're doing like a tasting, right? Plus the food, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a lot. So we have some olives, huge olives. I think this is cheese balls, I'm guessing it's cheese balls. And then over here we have a salad, right? So with beef, and then bread with
sauce.
This is an Indian pale lager. It's low on alcohol, 5%, right? Yeah, 5.1, pretty good. Oh, it's crisp. But all pilsners are like this. Super, you know, easy to drink, very good. You want?
Just one sip.
Just one sip. Enjoy it, right?
Yeah. And this.
Cheese balls. These balls are good. I like cheese balls. Because they have 20 beers on tap, I have to choose what I really, really want to drink. And they're good beers here. Oh, Ukrainian beers. All Ukraine?
No, number 19.
Number 19 is not?
Yes.
All right, so I'm trying a brown imperial from the Ukraine. Oh, it's so good. Super sweet. So what's in this?
Salty caramel.
Oh, caramel. Okay, this is the sweetest beer.
With nuts.
With nuts? I'm taking some home. It's so good. This is the best. So that was number 11.
We have a lot of interesting for you.
Go. This is a sour fruited goose. 6.5%, right?
Yeah.
No? If you like those sour beers, this is awesome. Yeah, I can't drink too many sours. You have 2-3 sours, tummy ache. This is the most popular beer here. It's a Drunken Monkey IPA, right? So what number would that be?
Number 13. Like 13.
6.3% alcohol. It's nice. It's not too like cloudy, not too much bitterness. It's good. It's a nice IPA. In the States, we drink so much IPA. It's like IPA heaven. That's why I like the dark beers, because it's a little different, you know? My boy here's going all out. He's like, you're trying every beer. I'm like, okay, let's go. What's next?
3.
3? It's the Boozy Man Brew Orana Mara Stout Imperial, 10%. Woo! I was super jet lagged earlier, and now I feel great. Get to a bar, you always feel good. Oh wow. What is that? What's in there? What number was that? 13? 3? Okay. Oh. So I have no idea what's inside it, but it's so different. What is this?
Sour kanapka. Okay, very good.
More pate. So yeah, it's like a marmalade. Nice marmalade on top.
Marmalade with citrus. I know.
It's too good. By the way, I love how you have your list of beers. It's like the airport, right?
Yeah.
Basically, just change it on the computer. Easy, right? And this is a pumpkin ale. This is actually an imperial pumpkin ale. 8.4% alcohol. A little high on alcohol, but I'm good. I like it. This is like an Oktoberfest, you know. Just so you know, KF Brewery, their beers are only served here at the Drunken Monkey. So we have this one, obviously. This is the classic staple beer, Drunken Monkey IPA. This pumpkin imperial ale is from them, KF. I thought the stout was the best. This might be the best for me now. This is too much. All right, 2 more. No, I'm joking. Bang, bang, bang. By the way, you're too kind. 4 beers for the road. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So what is this?
It's lavender, and it is used. You see, he puts them in these boxes or in these bags, and you put it in your sheets and your linen, so it smells good. They have this local anecdote about the cobblestones.
Oh yeah?
They used to say because this road used to connect the rich people and the common people, and on the bottom there was a market. So every time when merchants were bringing their goods on wheels, they made this road shaking, so when the goods fell down or fell off from the carriage, people would pick up, and they said that some people were making the holes in the ground on purpose.
Oh my god. You know, it's just so many stones,
yeah.
all different levels, right?
Imagine wearing high heels.
No, I can't even imagine. That's something they do here in Kyiv, right? All the witches?
Yeah, they're flying.
They're next to the house again. Hey, so we did it. We went to 3 places. We tried lots of beer, lots of food. Oh my gosh, it was epic.
And such a beautiful day, and all the decorations.
Incredible.
All this. Yeah.
So we went from the lower town, a little up, and then back to the lower town. We did 3 spots. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing amazing. This is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere, coming at you bright and early in Kyiv, Ukraine. Today I'm so excited. I'm pumped because I'm gonna see how they make some traditional Ukrainian breakfast here at Sho, which means what? This is like a modern restaurant, but they have traditional food and the interior looks amazing. I can't wait to share with you. And then after this, we're going to Kyiv Pechersk Lavra, which is like the holiest place in Orthodox religion here in Kyiv. My friend.
Yeah, good morning. You ready for Ukrainian breakfast?
I think so. I need a coffee. My friend, how are you? Everything good? Look at this restaurant. So super high ceilings, very white. I love this. So you were saying this is like how clay houses or villages used to be, right?
Yeah. This clay, and on top they were painting it white. Yes, this is bringing us all the way back to Ukrainian traditional architecture.
And also they bought houses from the Carpathian Mountains, you know, south of Lviv, so super west Ukraine, and they implemented the wood.
All these wooden parts. Also the chandeliers that you see, like beehives, yes, from the yesterday bees. Yes, they are not made of the beehives, real beehives, but they made to remind us the beehives, the pottery, also the chandeliers over there.
The restaurant is pretty big. This is the first level. We're going upstairs. There we're gonna eat, and we're gonna get the master class, right? Let's go. You know, this reminds me of some places I've been to in Greece, also Morocco, just the white, you know, white with the wood. It's beautiful. Look at this. It doesn't end, huh? The restaurant just keeps going.
It's spacious and makes you feel really closer to nature.
Yeah, we are in like the CBD district, right? So this is like the business area. But look at this restaurant. I love the wood. So these big beams are from houses in the mountains. Look at this.
They bought the house from Carpats and brought the pieces of it, because all the architecture in Carpats is wooden, unlike the other parts of Ukraine. There are many forests there, and they implemented it in the local interior. So it's really breathing the history.
Look at this bread.
Bread.
Oh man, this bread is nice. Massive bread.
Here is the chef.
Looks so good. Hello, dober den.
Ina.
I love this restaurant. It is incredible. It's huge. It's minimalistic, super high ceilings. I love all the chandeliers. It is really pretty. And we're gonna go do the masterclass right here in this kitchen. All right, mask on. Yes. Oh, I love this. Do I keep it in the end? I know. It's awesome. Beautiful. I'm ready.
Yeah, Ina, the chef of the restaurant, she was explaining that really the tradition is the same with khinkali, with ravioli. It's pretty much very similar dough, but what is different, it's the proportion of the ingredients that they're using. And let's say, for example, for ravioli, for pasta, the dough is more thick and they're using eggs. Here, for vareniki in Ukraine, they don't use eggs. There can be different basics for the dough. Kefir, milk, depends on the region in Ukraine, but the dough is softer.
So here at Sho, they do a few different types of varenikis. This one they're making is with pork and beef, so a little different, right? And then they also have some sweet ones. Sometimes they stuff it with potatoes, sometimes with cheese. I mean, it really depends.
Berries
as well.
Cabbage.
Oh, this is amazing, awesome. So we're gonna eat this one, and then they also have here for me, right? This is for me. I'm gonna try. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna show you how to make some of these dumplings. She already stuffed them, right? Vareniki. So I'm just gonna go like this. All right. So I'll grab one. let's see, there's a method to this, right? There's an art. So, okay, so you push it down, fold, and then, yeah, these are, she stuffed this one a little too much. Okay, so, no? Yeah, mine's never pretty. Look at the difference. Horrible.
Очень красиво.
Alright, let me try one more. So, best thing to do is go like this, right? Grab it, and then just close. Stuff it a little bit, right? Try to get all the meat inside, and then I'm not the best at this. I'm not a cook. This is not my forte, but it's okay. Really bad.
Очень красивый.
It was
Лучше уже.
okay. Well, you think good? I think horrible. So we're making 3 different types of varenikis. We're making the mix of pork and beef, which has been boiled before. We're doing the potatoes, and we're doing a mix of cabbage and fermented cabbage. So fresh cabbage and fermented cabbage. That looks so good. So it's 3 different tastes completely, right? And all this eventually gets boiled, and then we eat. And now it's time to boil the vareniki. So she heated up a big pot, right? Boiling water, puts the vareniki in. 5 minutes later, it's ready. That's how simple it is. Oh, can't wait.
A little bit salt to the boiling water, right?
Yeah. So the varenikis are ready. Let's go to the table and let's eat. Oh, vodka.
For vodka, it's horilka.
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 You're not in the Ukraine if you're not trying some delicious vodka for breakfast. And this is from number 9, right? So it's a small batch. So, budmo. Whew. It's nice. It's not so strong. Nice and crisp though. It's super chilled, huh? Like frozen. Okay. Now we're going on to the vegetables. The vareniki. Oh, I can't wait. This looks so good. I know there's more food coming. Always. Like 10 more dishes. Oh my god, there's a lot. What do we have here?
Yeah, there's like 6 dishes on the table. Vareniki, 2 kinds. Then fermented vegetables. Golubцы, which is a cabbage rolls. Chicken Kiev, it's must taste when you are in Kiev. Syrniki, which are cheesecakes. Local style. What else? Bloody sausage.
She had me at bloody sausage. Oh man, like Margarita said, there's so many dishes here. This is incredible. We're gonna start off with the vareniki. So 2 different types here. Obviously we have the pork and the beef, right? And I think it's either potato or the other one we saw, which is the cabbage, right? And we also have this he's supposed to put on the side. So it's lard with
Fried onion.
with fried onions. Wow. So you mix that together and also get some of these vegetables. So here we have, you know, some mushrooms. I'll get this. Nice. Oh, I cannot wait. Eat it whole, right? See that? Oh, wow. Wow. Boiled pork and beef. So good. Another dish, huh? Vareniki with cherry.
Yeah.
With cherry.
Yeah, enjoy.
Oh man, thank you. So I'm gonna get 2 of these beautiful vareniki with cherry. Oh my gosh. This is too much. Like, this is absolutely incredible. Do you want some? You know what? That one's so hot, it has to go straight in my mouth. Cherries just pop. Oh my gosh. What a great meal. Eggplant, right? Mixed with some spices. Beautiful, look. Like it just burst out. The cherries, I know, look at that. I gotta mix this with some of that lard, right? Still really good. So lard with onions. And get some of this. Sour cream, so good. Oh, and I love these mushrooms. You know, some people have problems with the blood sausage. I love it. So this is blood sausage, and instead of rice, there's buckwheat inside. It's a big one, so I'm gonna cut it in half. Just falls apart. Yeah, just like morcilla. Taste is different with the buckwheat. So it's nice and soft, a little mushy. The outside, you have a nice layer. I know every plate here is gonna be amazing. Like, everything is so good. Okay, so I have both the cabbage, right? And then this is a chicken cutlet. Chicken Kyiv cutlet. I love cutlet. Inside, juicy. Outside, crispy. Like, amazing. What a taste, huh? So any dish that has the name Kyiv in it, you have to have in Kyiv. Nah, I'm joking with you guys. That is so good. So good. And this is stuffed cabbage, right? Cabbage roll. It's a tomato-based sauce, right? It's orange, but it tastes more like tomatoes. Marita's telling me to get some of the sour cream and put it on top of that. Wow. One of my favorite things on the planet are stuffed grape leaves or stuffed cabbage. And obviously my father's Hungarian, so I'm all about the cabbage life. Cabbage all day. This is like to die for. So this is how they serve here the bread, right? So they use no yeast for the bread. And they're saying the most popular one is the buckwheat, right? Buckwheat. So good. Love buckwheat. And it came with like 4 different, I guess like mashes, right? And this one, it almost looks like pate. This is, In case you guys didn't see me eating in Kanapa, I love pate. There it's guinea fowl, here I'm pretty sure it's duck. Oh, it's delicious. Syrniki, cottage cheese, egg, flour, and then fried. And the way you do it is you get some of the sour cream in my thing there, right on top, like that. It's dessert, yeah, jam inside. So it's like Kyiv chicken style syrniki, the look. But inside, once you bite into it, it's almost like a cheese guayaba pastelito in Miami. So it is, I don't know exactly what fruit this is, but it's probably a cherry, right? Like a cherry jam mixed with the cottage cheese. So sweet. Oh, I love it. It's like falling apart, crumbly. I can't get enough of the vareniki. It's too yummy. These are incredible. Plus I made them, right? Sort of. It's a potato one.
Vitamin C cocktail with wild berries. It's called Borscht. And here specifically they have cranberries puree with sugar and water in it. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
За здоровье.
За здоровье.
Yeah, to your health.
What do you like?
I like it all, man. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. The food is endless. Actually, it's not endless, it's in my belly. These guys are too much. They're giving me 3 presents. So this is pottery, locally made here in Kyiv. Beautiful. So the plate says show. They also giving me this incredible plate where you put the bread, right? And then 3 little cups where you put butter, you know, pate, whatever you want. And over here, this is pottery. Say this out. Yeah, drunk cup. A drunk cup.
Yes. It's unstable. We have to.
Yeah, but it's for coffee, right? For coffee. Oh, I love it. And they're giving me 2 bottles of vodka as well. 1 for men, 1 for women. 1 sweet, 1's extremely alcoholic. Man, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Too much, too much. This place is incredible. You have to come here, eat their food when you are in Kyiv. I mean, this place is just absolutely beautiful. The food is delicious and the staff is incredible. All right, next up, we're going to basically the holiest place here in Ukraine.
We needed to have some food for being grounded. This is basically the business area. Mainly offices and business centers around. But in the neighborhood from here, it's Kyiv Pechersk Lavra. So it's business and holiness coexist almost in the same area.
Okay, so how far is it?
It's another 5 minutes drive. with the traffic, but it's really the same district. It's called Pechersk district because of Kyiv Pechersk Lavra. The monastery itself, it gives the name to the whole district.
5-minute drive later, and we're here at the Park of Glory, which is basically a memorial for the Ukrainians who passed away during World War II. So they have an eternal flame here. It's a beautiful park. Wow, and it looks over the entire city on that side.
On the highest part of Kiev, there will be a gorgeous, breathtaking view to the left side residential area, to the river as well. There are kilometers of parks. Kiev is really green city, and park after park, 20 kilometers that goes parks.
If you guys don't know, this is one of the greenest cities
in Europe. 50% of the territory covered by the green areas. This is not the main entrance, we will see it from the column, but here it's the alley of the hero cities. You see the fir trees on both sides. They are put here on the 35th anniversary of the victory, and by representatives of the hero cities.
This is like the alley of glory. Each tree here on the bottom, as you can see, it basically commemorates the hero cities, or cities that had a significant battle during World War II. At the very end, we have this huge column or huge pillar, right? And that is for the unknown soldiers. You know, they passed away and no one knew who they were.
Lost in the battles, there are so many still in search. There's also Alley of Heroes, which is past the statue. It's the pilot Kozak who had like 50 shot airplanes of Luftwaffe that he shot during the battles in the sky. One of these battles were also above Kiev sky. Eternal flame, and here is again we have this view very much thanks to what was done by these people here.
So this is basically, these are the heroes of Ukraine for World War II.
This is the Central Glory alley. There are on both sides, there are 34 graves of the people who were liberating the city. Those were the very first soldiers after 2 years of liberation, because Kiev was under Nazi occupation during 41-43. So these were the very first step into the city after Kiev was liberated in November 43. But again, it's not just the liberation operation, but it's also the fight for Kiev and the beginning of the war on the territory of former Soviet Union. And it's the official date here is June 22nd, 1941, when the World War II started for Soviet Union. It was the date when Nazi attacked Kiev from above. So the very first bombs were dropped to Kiev. That was the beginning. And the fight for Kiev is important because they managed to stop and slow down Nazi army. So the rest of the time, the rest of the army had time to prepare themselves for the rest of the battle, and blitzkrieg never happened, this immediate war.
So right next to the Eternal Flame, we have the Dnieper River. So right bank, left bank, and this is Old Kyiv. Why is Old Kyiv built here? Obviously just a natural fortress, right? Super high hill. And the other side's very flat, lots of residential towers. And in front of us we have a bunch of cranes because they're building another museum. And what is this behind us, this candle?
The candle is the upper part of the Museum of Famine. It's another tragedy of Ukrainian people during the Soviet period when Stalin wanted to destroy Ukrainian nation. It's considered to be Ukrainian genocide. Basically what they did, they took away all the food that Ukrainian people in the villages produced and take them away from people, leaving them die of starvation. So again, there is more than 10 million people who died during 1 year during the starvation, during famine.
So basically during the famine, more people died in that 1 year than they did during the entire World War II. It's crazy. So we're gonna
go and see.
Let's go that way? Okay. So as Margarita mentioned, this was basically the Ukrainian genocide. You call it the Holodomor genocide, 1932 to 33. 10 million people died. And you know, this is a prime example of many millions of children, right? Millions of children who would take some wheat, some 5 straws, right, from the field.
Yeah.
And instead of letting them keep it to eat, they would just send them to Siberia.
Death sentence for that.
Death sentence.
For 5 straws, yeah.
Incredible. Now we're making our way to the monastery. Kyiv Pechersk Lavra.
Yeah, Pechersk means caves.
Okay.
It's part of the monastery inside the caves.
Part of it is inside caves.
Underground.
Wow, okay, awesome. And on the way, as you can see, many old churches, but we're going to the main event. Let's go. What's the cost to enter?
It's 130 to enter the site, and also to go All the way to the top of the bell tower.
So if you don't want to go to the top of the bell tower, it's just 100, right? Okay, let's go inside. Unfortunately, the entrance is under renovation, but here to the left and the right, there's these beautiful murals, really old murals of the saints. And we can see them in the caves, right, underground. So you can see tombs, and some of them are like mummified, right, natural mummification, which is something you can see also in the Vatican.
People go there and pray. This is like a pilgrimage to the place.
Yeah, exactly.
The Holy Trinity Gate Church, and they call it the Arch of Purification. Once you enter this holy site through this gate, your sins left behind, you're washed away and reborn.
And as you enter, you can see over here, this is the 11th century church, right?
Yes.
Incredible.
The original bricks.
The original bricks. Wow. Awesome. And this place is massive. If you really want to see the whole thing, I'd say you need at least 4 to 5 hours. We're just doing the main sites here.
The upper part where we are, it belongs to the National Preserve under protection of UNESCO. It's one of UNESCO sites. And the lower part belongs to the monastery. It's an acting monastery with 120 monks living there. We enter through the main gates, and the road goes to the main cathedral. It's the Mission of Virgin Mary Church, the biggest and the main church of Ukraine.
And right here we have the bell tower. So we bought access to go up there, 30 to go up there. It's 100 to enter, 30 to go up.
96.5 meters, and there was a law in the city for a long time that nothing could be built higher than the bell tower of Kyiv Pechersk Lavra.
First thing we're gonna do is go up to the top of the bell tower. Okay, lots of steps, right? No elevator.
Rich in heaven. Only 35 meters up.
That's it?
But the total height, it's 96.5.
So you get to go like 1/3 of it, but from there you get awesome views over everything. And one thing I'll let you know is that right now it is like May 13th or 14th, and it is still really cold here in Kyiv. And it gets colder as you make your way up in this monastery. I'm out of breath. I mean, we're going fast. Need a minute break. No, I'm joking, let's keep going. As soon as you step out here, you can see the cathedral, beautiful golden domes. Over here to the right, we have the river, really beautiful. And over there, what statue is that next to the flag?
The Motherland statue. The part of World War II museum. And the statue, it's 15 or 16 meters taller than Statue of Liberty, one of the top biggest statues of the world.
And obviously, walk around the entire thing. You get 360-degree views over all of Kyiv. And as you said before, this was the height limit, 50 years ago. So you couldn't build higher than this. Now, as you can see, Kyiv has grown. Lots of skyscrapers everywhere. Chile, Eastern Europe in May. You're always gonna feel that breeze. Oh, I love it. Yeah, they put the hazard here and I hit my head earlier. Oh my God. So we're going, keep going up? You have to be able to see the bells in a bell tower, right? Wow, the views get better and better. So here we have massive bells, like 5 huge bells. Over there we have like a dozen bells, and he has like a lever. He pulls one, and then it connects all, right?
There's a big significance of the bells in Orthodox Christian tradition. The bell's supposed to remind you about every 15 minutes. Bell rings just remind you about eternal values in life. That's serious.
Serious stuff.
Serious.
Way better views up here. Obviously we're about, let's say 15 feet higher. And over here behind us we have what used to be the residences of the monks. That is part of the museum now, so the monks have all moved to the other side, outside, right? The bottom part. Okay. All right, so let's go down to the caves, right? Oh, I'm freezing. So the caves are in there?
Not yet, but it's on the way.
Okay. Wow. Beautiful. So this is a chapel, right? Like a big...
It's also a church used for winter services.
Winter services, wow. So it's just one big dome, basically.
The biggest in the Ukraine.
Biggest dome in Ukraine, this one. Wow. So on the top, you have, a mix of angels. That's Jesus?
Yeah,
okay.
Jesus
Wow. I've never seen him with a hat like that.
Yeah, as a supreme king.
Oh, Supreme King, okay. Okay. Very dark. It's very old, obviously. How old is this church?
It's the end of the 19th century. And it's made on purpose because the only light, it's it's Jesus.
Besides the church, there's a dining room for the monks, right? So it used to be a dining room, obviously it's not anymore, but very beautiful paintings all over the place, so depictions of the Bible everywhere, right? It's gorgeous. This feels like I'm stepping back like 500 years entering a church like this.
This church was built in the end of the 19th century, but on purpose in order to remind people, they use this architecture to remind about Byzantine Empire times, because Christianity was brought to Kiev, Rus from Byzantine Empire, so to remind people about the roots of Christianity. So it looks like Hagia Sophia in Constantinople.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, it really teleports you back 500, 1,000 years. Very similar to Hagia Sophia in terms of the interior, right? Really beautiful, incredible. Love it, lots of gold, lots of dark colors. All right, cave time, let's go to the caves. People come here and spend more than half the day. Why? Because it's a huge complex. You know, over here we have the cathedral and the caves are like all the way down there. So it's gonna take us like 10 minutes to get there. We're gonna run though.
Yes.
Let's run.
Speedy. So we are here in the caves, so we're about to enter the caves. For women, it's obligatory to wear a scarf and to be dressed like a woman. So there are skirts that you can get at the entrance to borrow them. And also you buy the candle in order to light up your way. There's the way on the picture here, how you're supposed to hold the candle so it doesn't burn you.
So there's 13 steps symbolizing Jesus Christ and the 12 apostles. And you definitely need a light, because if not, if you don't have a candle, there's nowhere to see down here.
Right now there is no people, but usually it's kind of crowded, so you have to keep the distance in order not to burn somebody in front of you. And in all the days, these caves were built as a residential place. Monks used to live here, used to pray here underground.
The cave monastery is very narrow, extremely dark, and what you can see in there is a few different chapels and mummified saints. And this is how monks used to live before the 11th century, because land was expensive, so they just went into caves.
Yeah. Okay. Also, they felt like hermitage. There is this hermits who lived underground.
Exactly. And now we're gonna make our way back up to Cathedral. I'm already out of breath. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all doing amazing. This is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere, coming at you from beautiful, sunny Kyiv, Ukraine. Today I'm going to take you to Tsarske Selo restaurant, a traditional Ukrainian restaurant in like a old school village style home. All the waitresses are dressed up in like beautiful folklore attire. We're going to eat some delicious food. We're going to have a master class in here. And then from here, we're going to the center of the city, to the biggest covered market in Kyiv. What's the name of the market?
Bessarabsky market, the very first covered market in Kiev, and people from Bessarabia, Moldova used to sell there. But anyway, it's time to eat. They can't wait to feed us. So let's go.
Yeah, we're a little late. We came here about an hour late. It's almost 3 and we're starving. Let's go. How you doing? You look beautiful. I love it. Look at that. So as soon as you enter this restaurant, you'll see this terrace is like a traditional village home. On the right, you have everybody eating. On the left, we have open air kitchen. Over here, we have a grill with some kebabs. Over here, my chef friend is making some grilled veggies. Oh, so good. I love the mushrooms, the red pepper, onion. Oh, I can't wait to eat. Thanks, my man. Thank you. My friend brought me some cranberry vodka. Looks good.
Доброго здоров'ячка. Від полів і гор до лісів пригощаємо нашою наливкою, яка називається журавлинівка. Так що приїжджайте і випивайте.
Come and drink.
Come and drink? I'll have some more. Give me a double.
Пляшка, як то кажуть. Будьмо.
David, we're gonna do masterclass cooking vareniki. Here it's gonna be authentic manual way of doing it. So let's go.
I got an apron, I got a little hat, so put the hat on. Like, this is how it has to be, right? I love this. So you have a button. I have a big head. Oh, this is good. I feel like one of the monks. This is how you do it, right? She rolled it out most of the way. I'm just taking over at the very end because it's hard. It's not an easy process, right? Just gotta stretch it out all the way. Are we done? Are we ready? Or is it not thin enough? A little more?
1 millimeter.
So it has to be super thin, right? That's why they use the machine. It just speeds up the process. All right? Wow. Like an animal. Thank you, sorry. I don't know, it's gonna take me too long. She's like a pro at this. How many of these do you make a day?
Сколько в день таких раскатываете?
A million. So we rolled out the dough, we shaped them, right? And now we're ready to make the vareniki. So she's gonna basically just put the cherry inside. How many you put? Just one? Okay. Just like that?
Because they are big, so you take only one.
Yeah, you take only one, right? You have to. You have to try to close it. This is a lot easier because it's just one cherry. Beautiful. Look at that. It's coming out. Oh, it's coming out everywhere. Oh no, it's like ruining them. No. I'm trying, but it's not sticking. This one needs to stick. That one's like ruined. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll keep going. Right? So just one. If you put two, you won't be able to close. One is a little tight already, right? But this is great because the cherries, it makes it like really, really juicy. They burst in your mouth the second you eat them. And they're really good. It's almost like a sweet dumpling. Man, the cherry ones are harder. Actually doing the pork and beef and the potatoes was easier this morning. It just, it's easier to seal. For some reason, cherry is a little harder. And if you want, you can do like a little twist, right? She's doing it very nice.
They go on fire.
They go on fire. We're going to the kitchen to boil our amazing dumplings.
Vareniki.
Vareniki. Vareniki. Vareniki. Takes a little bit of time. Vareniki. It's not like borscht. Borscht is easy. The vareniki has been boiling for 5 minutes. It's ready now. Right, so she added some more cranberry sauce on top. So it's cranberry sauce with cranberry vareniki, cranberry dumplings. Are you cold?
Yes.
So the temperature just dropped. They brought out some incredible blankets. Whew. I'm cold. So you ready?
Yes.
Vareniki? Oh, let's have it. And they put this nice cherry sauce on top. Oh, I can eat like 20 of these.
Sweet and sour.
And what else do we have? So we have borscht soup with some vodka. Wow. Chicken.
Kiev.
And this one?
Deruni.
Deruni,
which is basically potato pancakes. It's a mixture between Ukrainian, Belarusian traditional dish.
Okay.
Potatoes are big in Ukraine.
Okay.
So dishes from potato, it's like the bread.
That looks amazing. You just eat like that with your hand or you cut it up? Whatever you want, right?
Yeah. Up to you.
Oh, that food looks amazing, but I can't stop eating these. So hot inside. The cherry just flows out. Oh, nice fruity, sweet. And obviously we're not sharing the borscht soup. She's had way too much borscht soup in her life. And this one's very unique because it's served inside this bread. Look at that, beautiful. The aroma smells so good. Here we have spicy vodka. It's tasty, but strong. Look at this. You got some potatoes, and you have a pork rib. Beautiful.
May not be.
Yeah, it's not really made, right? So good. A little of the broth. What you have to do is to get in here and pull out this rib, right? Like to the best of your ability. It's a little hot. Just falls apart. Oh wow. Oh, I love it like this. It's basically absorbed. Oh, soup, that broth. Nice layer of fat. My friend, this is good. This is really good. You know what? I gotta try this though. This is the pork lard, right?
Yes, and also garlic sauce and
garlic. Yeah, so pork here is king in Ukraine. You're gonna get a lot of this, you know, the pork lard, basically just straight fat, right? Get the bread, dip it in this, right? What sauce is this?
Garlic.
Just garlic?
Always.
Straight garlic?
Garlic and onions.
Oh wow. It's a lot of it's a lot. More sour cream. And what you should do, get some of this, just drop it in there. I personally love the borscht. I'm just gonna pull this guy out, pull him out. You have no idea how good this is. Wow. I personally like pork ribs. Obviously, most people I know, especially Muslim community, they won't eat it, but I love it. I'm just an Eastern European gargoyle. Borscht soup is amazing. I'm gonna have one more, and then let's jump on to the next one. So, which is your favorite here?
Zeroni, or the potato pancakes.
Okay, potato pancakes. So this is my first time trying it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cut this, right?
Yeah. And then you eat it with the sour cream.
Sour cream, always. Sour cream pairs with everything here. It's gonna be nice. Look at that. Oh wow, nice and crispy. So it's straight potatoes, right? No dough, just potatoes.
Just potatoes and yeah, just potatoes. Sometimes they add mushrooms, cabbage, but classic one. Just potato.
So potato pancake, amazing. And I mean, if you want, grab with your hands and just go all out, right?
Tastes better even.
It always tastes better using your hands. Basically, just put it on the pan, right? And that's it. I won't say a griddle, right? Nice and a little bit of oil.
Yeah,
of course.
Yes, of course.
Oh, it's phenomenal, but maybe I should limit myself because I still have that big boy right there, the Kyiv chicken. So like it feels almost like hash browns in America. You know, hash browns, same thing. This is different. Potatoes mashed there and like cut up. You know, this is like a pancake. Amazing dish, this one. You have a little bone right here. There's more food? More vareniki. And a torta. Oh my gosh.
Kiev. Kiev cake.
Kyiv chicken, also known as Kyiv cutlet. So you have the chicken, it's breaded, it's fried.
And butter inside.
And butter inside. Awesome. So I'm gonna cut it up. Right there. I love the layers. And under it, obviously you have some mashed potatoes. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice and creamy. Creamy, crunchy, juicy. In Eastern Europe, you're gonna eat a lot of this, right? A lot of cutlets. It's so good though. You know, obviously with the weather here, you need something to warm you up, especially like right now. It's May 14th, it's freezing. Oh yeah, I love the creaminess on the side too. Get some of that mashed potatoes. Oh wow. My favorite so far. Of all the Kyiv chickens we've had, the only thing you gotta know is that when you come to Ukraine, get ready to gain some weight because the food here is too good, but it's heavy. Serious talk. I'm loving all the different spices in the vodkas. Look at that. Literally put a little bit of pepper in there. I like spice. I like alcohol. Whoa. And here we have some vareniki. These are potato vareniki, right? So you get some of them. Put a little bit of sour cream. Delicious. Well, what's happening here? You're too funny, my man. Gotta say, I love this and I love the caramelized onions on top. I'm gonna turn into a dumpling in Ukraine. I'm gonna turn into vareniki. Also good. And this is what I had earlier. So it's like cranberry vodka or cherry vodka?
Cranberry.
And here we have the amazing Kyiv cake. This is a little different though. They put chocolate on top, put like a little bit of frosting, some nuts on the side, and over here a jelly.
Different variation of decorations, but
but same concept, multiple layers, very crispy, meringue, always meringue, right? Ooh, it's cold and it's starting to rain.
Another important ingredient,
hazelnuts. Perfect, yeah, chocolate all the way. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is so good. I cannot wait. That nutty, huh? Nutella. Obviously hazelnuts. Oh, I love it. What a combination, huh?
And it's not too sweet, this one.
Yeah. Not too sweet. Obviously, multiple layers. A little crunchy because the nuts. like nutty, right? Chocolate. I think we have to try this guy though, the jelly. Basically Jello.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no vodka inside.
Yesterday we had with meat.
With me, yeah. My wife is like, David, don't turn into a balloon. We have a wedding when you get back. I'm like, I'm not gonna fit in my tux.
Here's budmo.
Budmo. Remember that? Budmo.
Budmo.
Budmo, gazor, brost.
Another phrase that I haven't taught you yet, but it will be needed for tonight's dinner. It's Slava Ukraini. That's glory to Ukraine.
Slava Ukraina.
Slava Ukraini.
Slava Ukraina.
Budmo.
Oh, I'm getting super wet. Let's go. Дякую.
You're welcome.
Thanks, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Sadske Selo. You have to come to this restaurant. If you go inside, it's awesome. It's like almost like a farmhouse, right? Sort of the feeling in there. You know, really cozy, warm. If you want to get next to a fire, go inside there. I liked it outside, but now it's cold, it's wet. We're gonna get in the car, we're going to the market. We're gonna actually go to a monument right here, but unfortunately it's soaked right now.
Here is a Ukrainian parliament, Verkhovna Rada, which is Supreme Council of Ukraine. The next door, it's the residence, official residence of the president. The turquoise, aquamarine blue color. This is like used to be a private house. Now it's office for ceremonies of the president and of the parliament, because parliament and all the ministries in this area. But over there, next door, behind the parliament, there is the Mariinsky Palace, which was the residence of Russian emperors back to the times when Kiev and Ukraine was part of Russian Empire.
So unfortunately it's raining, lots of traffic. If you guys haven't been to Kyiv, get ready for the traffic. Don't stay outside the city, stay right in the center, because if not, you will regret it. I actually stayed at a friend's house the first night. It took me almost 2 hours to get here in the morning. Insane. And he wasn't that far out. The traffic just becomes really, really brutal. And yeah, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to the center, and we're going straight to the Basarabesky market. I think that's what it's called.
Almost Bessarabsky, after Bessarabia or Moldova, because the first traders were from there.
Well, you know what? I've been to Moldova. Did you know?
Bessarabia?
I've been to Chisinau, I've been to Soroka, I've been to a lot of places there. Beautiful country. I like it, I like it. So it's gonna be an open, well not open air, but like high ceilings, right? Because it's super high. It's just one story, right?
There are underground levels, but we don't go there. It's more used for the storages because it was built back to the beginning of the 20th century when there was no fridge. So it was like so-called ice keepers. Shopping time.
Here you have to wear a mask, even though you're vaccinated. Awesome, look at this. Super high ceilings. Incredible. So it's a covered market. You have like, I'd say 30, 40 vendors. Lots of fruit in the middle. Pickled, right? You have fish here. You have meats here. Like cold cuts. Over there you have actual butchers. Oh, this is great.
Fresh meat over there, but here it's not really, this is Ukrainian specialty.
Okay.
We tasted it before, but here it's even more kinds of it. We had raw, we had it baked, salo, remember?
So one of the guys that runs this place was telling me, hey, you can't take photos. And he's like, actually, you know what? Come to the top. So he's gonna give us a view over the entire market. Then we'll come back down here and we'll try some stuff. Are you doing good? Oh man, they have caviar. I'm gonna try some caviar. Ooh. VIP access. Thank you. And this is the view of the market. So as you can see, circular market. Most of the butchers are here to the left. You got some chicken, lamb. In the center you have more like dried fruits, nuts, fish, more fruits. I mean, that's basically it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back down and we're gonna try maybe some caviar, maybe some meat. That was amazing.
Yeah, it appeared to be nice. It was scary at the beginning.
Yeah, it was funny because he was like, you're gonna get a view, and then we get up there, he's like, this is the administration. We're like, what? So we're gonna go back down now. Let's try some stuff. All right, back in the market.
Degustation of salo, lard. We had only like 2 types before, but here they have, and the Bessarabsky market is very famous for many kinds of salo.
So this is the classic Ukrainian sandwich. So basically just like lard on top of bread, right?
She sent you radish to go with it.
So good. Oh, the bread, the garlic.
Instead of vodka shot, they give you the radish.
I love it. Like, it's so good. The bread is phenomenal. The bread is like, wow. Garlic. Lard. They love their pork here.
This is called General's lard. The reason why you see this meat part in between the lard, it's like the uniform of the general. They have this on their trousers.
Okay.
They have the line.
So I'm literally gonna grab it off the knife. Yeah, it's super fatty. Salted classic salom. Salop. Nice spices. What is it like? Is it black pepper or something? Oh wow. Probably from the knife? Okay. Yeah, because it's really, really fatty. That's basically what it is. Straight up pork fat. Wow. That with bread and a beer?
Beer comes next.
Beer comes next. I know. Dziękuję. Homemade sausage. Whoa. It's so dense. More pork, right? Pork, everything. Here we have all the pickles, right? So we have garlic, we have real pickles, we have chilies, we have red peppers. I mean, infinite. Unfortunately, we can't try this. You would have to buy some. I might take some. Well, the problem is I shouldn't have been taking it. My bag's already full.
Yum yum.
You're awesome. I like this lady already. I'm gonna get so fat.
On your back. It depends. If it's from the back, then it grows on your back.
No, it's always like that. So it's basically the pork lard comes from all the animal, like the entire pork. But usually these pieces are from the back, right?
This very piece was from the
And
back.
that's the tongue.
This is a cow's tongue.
Yeah, it's cow's tongue, not pork tongue. And then over here we have this a mix, right? So it looks like lamb and goat. Yeah. So you have basically the butchers. This whole entire section is butchers. Come through, mingle with the locals. Obviously have a guide with you, because if not, it's gonna be a lot more difficult. But yeah, get ready to try a lot of pork.
This is the only part of the pig where you don't get any lard. It's the knee.
Oh, the knee.
This is this.
This lady's too funny. She's like, no, you gotta try some of the pork lard with bread. We got our bread. I'd add some mustard. So the best thing to do is to pair the pork lard with bread, and then after that have some pickles. So good. Dziękuję. What are you trying?
The cottage cheese. This is the taste of my childhood, especially with my grandmother's house.
Oh yeah?
She had the cow.
I know, I love cottage cheese. If you guys ever been to India, that's paneer. Oh my god, that's so good. The creamy.
Yes. And sweet. Because good milk of homemade cheese. It's really yum one, easy to do. Something that you can do in home conditions without any special equipment. Basically it's milk, ferment and pressure.
This is a lot more like spongy. Less sweet. The other one is super sweet. Molozino.
Molozivo?
I'll tell you, it looks like a flan, like a dessert. This is like a dessert. It's just sugar. I know. I'm getting so full right now. I'm gonna have one tiny more bite. It's a good palate cleanser, right? Dessert. We just went from like salty, super fatty to this. It's an amazing market.
Aphrodisiac, she says.
No! So this is crystallized honey. So if you guys don't know, if you leave honey for like a month just sitting in a container, it'll become crystallized. Ridiculous. I love honey.
Ukraine makes it, it's like one of the top producers of honey in the world.
Oh wow.
Ukraine is very big.
You got a second one, huh? Just going all out here. This market's amazing.
We need to book a restaurant for the night.
Sunflower? Or what is it? It's amazing. Wood. This lady's too much. Third honey.
It is different. Yeah, it is different.
This was like thicker, like very dense. The other ones were a lot like more liquidy. This is a specialty, huh? Whoa. Whoa. What's in here? I don't know. It's like some spices or something. I have no idea what flour that is.
And
Right?
it has like crystals in it as well, but taste.
You know what it reminds me of? In India, they have something called pan, which is like the beet nut, like inside the leaf. Whoa! I have no idea what this is, but this is the aphrodisiac.
Пробуйте, сейчас расскажу,
чтобы не
упало. Пробуйте.
It actually tastes like the beet.
Оно очень классно.
Дякую. My friend, I'm done.
Yes.
I can't eat anymore here.
Time to drink now.
No. Oh, guys, I am exploding between lunch and this market. I am popping. I need like a 3-hour break before dinner, and I have dinner like in an hour and a half or something. But yeah, so we went to Seabhakta Selo restaurant, incredible Ukrainian restaurant, traditional Ukrainian house from villages, right? If you go inside, you'll see it's like a barn. Outside, it's more like a terrace area, really amazing open air kitchen. You could do a master class like we did, right?
Yes, and what did we do?
We made some vareniki.
Vareniki for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
We always do it. I mean, the dumplings all day here. We had delicious food there. I think the borscht was one of the most unique ones because it had the pork rib inside. I love the vodka there, and everybody's so friendly. So nice. Then we drove from there to here in the rain. Now it cleared up. Beautiful day. We went into this incredible market, 109 years old. We got to go to the top. We saw it from above. Huge in terms of height, right? Not so big, not so many vendors. I'd say it's like 50 vendors, but it's like butchers. There's people selling some meats, pickles, cheese, honey. I mean, we tried so many things. I don't think I've eaten that much pork lard in my life.
Yes,
you will get fat here in the Ukraine if you're here for 1 week. Yo, good evening everyone. This is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere coming at you from beautiful Kyiv, Ukraine. Today I'm taking you on a mini adventure tonight. It's 7 p.m. We're gonna go to a bar. We're gonna have some craft beers. Then from here we're gonna walk on the main street, the main boulevard, over to Maidan, which is the Revolutionary Square. And then from there we're going to an incredible restaurant where you literally have to have a secret password. It's hidden, you can't even find it. And we're gonna learn all about it right now. My friend.
Yeah, ready to explore.
You ready?
To adventures.
You look tired.
No, I'm gonna revive all this, what's coming.
What is this pub called?
It's Kyiv Pechersk Lavra, Cats of the Artists.
And it's right here? Beers and art? So right when you enter, there's a gift shop with craft beer. So past that and go down. Hello. Well, how you doing, bro? Everything good?
Fine.
Yeah, very good, man. Love it here. Look at this. They basically have taps right here. I love this place already. Look at this, beautiful. As you walk down, you see all the beers to the right. Over here, very like rustic, modern bar. And then over here, they have the list of all the beers on the screen. I love these tables. Awesome, so what are we doing? What are we drinking?
Let's bartender surprise us.
So he's like, you have to check out the bathroom. Look at this. So it's like old school, like industrial, right?
Right.
Cool. So this is where you wash your hands, not there.
It comes out from those taps, it's not here.
Yeah, it's water. Yeah. Oh, there it is, there it is. All right, let's get a drink. A beer. So they have 24 beers on tap. We're doing a flight. I love their flight board, and each one's 0.2 liters. And obviously with a flight, you gotta go from lightest to darkest, strongest, right? Give me that stout, man. Okay, my friends, we have 5 beers to try. We're actually getting 2 more stouts, imperial stouts. It's gonna be awesome. So the first one's like a Mexican style Pilsner. These are all Ukrainian beers though, so this was made here, right? This is an IPA, beautiful, love the cloudiness. This is actually a double IPA. I thought it was a brown, but it's a double IPA, obviously a little thicker. Here we have a sour beer. This is basically to cleanse your palate to get to the porter, and the porter looks amazing. You ready for this?
Yes.
All right, so there you go. Try. You try, I try. Easy.
Easy.
Spices, right? It's like more like tangy, more citrusy. You were saying. Oh, it's nice. It's light. I'm sure this is like a 4%. Yeah, has to be down there. All right, number 2 is IPA. Here you go. So it's a cloudy IPA. Yeah, try. You're gonna like it.
I'm gonna be cloudy as well.
No. IPA is it's always citrusy, always a little bitter.
And this Smell, I love.
It's taste. You know, in America, the main thing, like why everybody jumps into this as the beginning of craft beer is because it gives you actual flavors. This is gonna be way less. It's gonna be
That was straight, but this one has a...
Yeah, this has way more flavor. She's hogging the beer. She likes that one, huh?
Not a beer person at all, but getting in.
Yeah, so this is like a New England, you said? Yeah. New England IPA? It's nice. So what I like about it is that it's, you know, again, crisp, but smooth. It's more like a sessionable IPA. It's not too high in alcohol. I'd say it's maybe like 6. You know, once you get to the doubles, then you're in the 8s, right? So we're getting here. You know what? I'm gonna try this one first. You're second.
Maybe I'll skip.
No, you can't skip this one. Just to have a sip. It's definitely bitter. It's dankier. It feels like dank. That's like the best word to describe it. Just thicker body. And always, I think the 8% is when you start to get to the doubles.
It's more sour as well to me.
Yeah. It's bitter. It's the bitterness.
Bitterness.
So what is this called?
Yeah, this one is called Double Trouble. It's made by a local Ukrainian brewer. He's making beer at his place.
At his home. Yeah, so he's a home brewer. But this is awesome.
Home brew.
I like it. So what is the number? 8? 9%? 8?
8. Double Trouble.
And then over here we have a sour. You want a sour?
Refreshment.
Yeah, it's a good palate cleanser. I personally can't drink a lot of sours, maybe 1. But if you have 2 or 3, like the acidity, you know, I feel like...
this one have a little lactose.
Little lactose? Okay.
It's more balanced, you know, the sour and the sweet.
Wow, it's nice. Easy drinking, no? Yeah, it's like almost like a fruity beer, right? The sourness though. Yeah, so fast, straight. I mean, we're not destroying them, but yeah. And this is the porter, right?
Yes.
You want to try? So porter's always gonna have a chocolatey taste. That's the main feeling with it.
Coffee, chocolate.
Yeah, coffee,
caramel.
chocolate. Yeah. I feel like stouts are way more coffee. You know, porter is way more chocolatey. Sometimes it feels like you're drinking a brownie. You know what I mean? Sometimes. That's why I like it, because I'm a chocoholic. Oh man, this is my beer. This is the winner for me. Take them home. I'm joking.
You haven't tasted the last ones.
I know. That one's gonna be good. So this is the only beer of these 5 that is not from Kyiv. It's from
Kharkiv, Ukrainian wine.
And where is that?
Northeast.
Okay. Huge country, guys. Huge. Definitely learn geography. And something really awesome here is that the placemats are basically shows you the difference between bottom fermentation and upper fermentation, right? So ales and pilsners. Gives you every single type. You can see the line here is lager on the bottom, ales up here, and it also shows you like these are English ales. So over here is like Russia, right? So imperial stout, obviously, guys, you guys don't know, Empress Katerina. Cool, right? European dark lager. You have the German ales, Belgian dark ales. This is amazing.
How to drink and travel.
How to drink and travel. Just keep drinking and the travel won't stop.
It's for finish. It's Imperial Stout. It's from Red Cat Brewery. It's collaboration Didko Brewery and Father's Brewery.
Time for
Budmo.
In the imperial style.
Imperial styles. Here we go. And they're both 12% roughly. This one's sweeter. This one's more smoky. Let's do it. Definitely smokier. Still sweet. Still super yummy. You would never taste 12% here.
Like candy in my mouth.
Yeah? Oh, I gotta try that one. Let me see. Oh yeah, this one's way sweeter. Like a biscuit. I like it.
Way smoky.
Yeah, that one's definitely like it's a harder beer. This is gonna be a lot easier to drink, you know?
The taste is...
I opened your mind here with the beer, right? It's so good. This one's awesome. Oh, and they also gave us some cheese here.
And which better for you?
Which is better?
For me, it's this candy. This candy. I like more of this.
You can have it. Nah, it's mine. And right here we have a sour blackberry blackcurrant IPA. Cheers, bro. Hey, how do you say it again? Vodo? Cheers, cheers. It's different because it's like hoppy and sour.
And
same
sour,
time.
yes.
I've
And
never
fruit.
had it. Yeah, and fruit. Awesome. I'm getting full.
Yeah.
So I want to give you some more information about this place. It is amazing. A few different rooms, right? They also have food, so they have food pairing. You pair the food with your beers, really awesome. And they have these sneakers, so they have the Converse, obviously the Keds, right? And they use this if somebody makes a reservation. They put it right on the table. Bam, easy. And another thing is, there's two different prices for the beer. There's like a lower price and a higher price, and basically you gotta vote.
Yeah, you can start with one price, and then by the end of the day, because everybody's ordering it, it's gonna be double higher.
It's gonna be double higher.
Yeah.
What the?
Can be.
That's crazy. Okay, not double, but a little more, right? So yeah, from 78 to 88, something like that.
Yeah, 10 grivnas break, to be exact.
Gotta say thank you to this place. The staff is amazing. They gave me this cider, which is only sold here. So the cider place, or cideria, I don't know how you would say it, cider factory, they made this limited edition for this pub. Awesome. Gotta say, this is a very different pub compared to like Irish pubs and stuff, English pubs. It's more like modern, you know, lots of beautiful...
Artistic attitude.
Exactly, very artistic, the whole thing. I mean, between all the plants, space, and it just feels like I'm in like more of a artsy place, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you ready? We still have dinner tonight. Okay, let's go. Actually, I'm not leaving yet.
Cheers.
Cheers.
For the road.
For the road. Wow. Дякую.
Будь ласка.
And when you leave the bar, you have a store. Love the place. So good. How many beers?
David, this store has around 300 bottles in the store. In case you don't drink it, you can buy and take it to go. But now we walk. This is Bessarabka. Bessarabka never sleeps. We have this expression in Kiev because this is the most party area with lots of nice places around, just like the one we just went to. And then this is the main street, also the most famous street in Kiev, Krishchatyk. For the weekend, they close it for traffic, and people walk right in the middle of where the traffic goes.
So it's the main boulevard.
Main, yeah.
This is like the 5th Avenue in New York. I say Champs-Élysées, Paris. Biscayne Boulevard in Miami is where everything is. I actually rented an Airbnb right on the strip. Got it for a great deal, like $30 US per night. One bedroom, obviously, right over here. And
Airbnb in Kiev.
Yeah, it's a great
center.
I mean, that's the best part about Kyiv. You know, it's really affordable in terms of Ukraine. It's really affordable. You can come here, have a great time. Look at this. Wow, what a beautiful strip. And just people, right? People everywhere. So it's a mix of bars, restaurants, and at the very, I don't know exactly where, but this, and the Revolution Square is over here, Maidan.
Straight down the street.
Maidan? Maidan?
Maidan.
Maidan, okay.
Independence Square or Maidan Nezalezhnost.
Okay.
Ukrainian.
And then from there we're going to that secret restaurant. Can't wait. I won't lie to you, I'm getting hungry. I think it's because we've been standing for like 15 hours. Yeah.
Yes. We are doing the workout Kiev style. It's the residential house, but Kiev Soviet times skyscraper.
No red star.
No
it's
red
the Ukrainian
stars.
flag.
Painted blue and yellow.
That's amazing. And what's really cool about this boulevard is that the upper level up here, it's more seating, more bars, and the residential buildings. My apartment's actually right over there. And then obviously we have the main boulevard, and the other side is a smaller like sidewalk, right? And that's more residential buildings, but we have this building right here, which is like a huge mall.
More official governmental buildings. City mayor office, and then different ministers.
So in this square, they do like breakdancing, gatherings.
Yes, it's lots of street artists, musicians, they come here. It's a party place as well, and party atmosphere.
I feel like this is normal.
This is the way you walk here. Sometimes you're a skywalker, sometimes you're space.
This is Revolutionary Square or Maidan Square. This is the square of Ukraine, not just Kyiv. What happened here in 2014, 2015?
Yeah, Independence Square, and known to the whole world as the Euromaidan or Euromaidan because of the revolution of glory that happened back to 2014-15. People raised against the former president to protect the values has European values as well. It's democracy, freedom of self-expression, end of corruption, and people were actually dying for that. Lots of people died during those. It started as a peaceful protest, but ended with
some violence,
shed blood and violence.
So then 3 months later, he finally resigned. He escaped to Russia. He's in hiding. He's still alive. And basically that's what this square is about. Prior to that, 91, Soviet Union, before the wall fell, this was Stalin's monument. That was Moscow Hotel. That all changed after 91. And it extends. So it's not just this side of the square after the boulevard. On that side, it's really, really beautiful. Look at that, like incredible buildings. That is obviously more Soviet style. You were telling me, right?
Yes. Stalin classicism. So-called.
Yeah, classic Soviet style. But it's still really beautiful. It shows you what this country has gone through. And yeah, just another piece of history of the Ukraine, right?
The statue with these hands up, it's like the gesture of blessing, independent gesture. So it's the statue of independence.
All right, so where's that secret restaurant at?
Now we need to go underground.
Underground?
Yes.
Oh, that's
it's related to the revolutionary event.
Okay.
We're gonna find out once we're there. First we need to find it.
Find it. And you need a secret code. I won't tell you the code. You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself.
For the locals, it's tricky.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's awesome.
This is the biggest underground passage, even though it doesn't look like that from the outside, but once you're down there, it's very easy to get lost. There's many entrances, many exits, and connections to the metro, which is here, but also to the underground mall. And this is also the place where people get warm when it's cold outside in the winter. So this is the real place to warm up.
And in case you've never been to any cold European nation, like Poland, everywhere you go there's like this. In Warsaw, just like this. Like huge mall, right? So you have vendors everywhere. It's basically the best place, if it's freezing, if it's snowing, to go shopping.
We haven't been to malls.
Yeah. I don't like malls. I'm not a mall guy, and usually they do this. They stop me. Watch, they stop me. Oh no, no one stopped me. You see? It's a real mall. It really is a mall.
Survived after the lockdown.
Yeah, right? They survived. I don't know how many of these places actually really survived, but this is a mall, right? Underground mall next to the metro rail. You're gonna always find this in northern European countries. Most of them all have this type of concept to escape cold.
I would say so.
That's the main thing, right? And it's easy, you just dig instead of building. So where's this restaurant?
Yes, that's a good question. I say
it literally is hidden. Oh, that's it?
The door really looks like some service entrance of one of these numerous underground passages.
I'm sure you know it. It's two words belong famous Ukrainian poet Taras Shevchenko.
So two Ukrainian poets, Shevchenko.
They belong to Shevchenko, Taras Shevchenko, the poet, which is symbol of Ukraine, and I'm supposed to know.
So what
otherwise?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
You know it?
Excuse me. If you fight, you will win. Or keep fighting and you will win.
So basically, if you're a foreigner, there's no way in here without a local. So as soon as you walk in, you see all these hands. Each hand symbolizes a year that Ukraine was under the control of the Soviet Union. So let's go inside. I'm hungry.
To destroy this wall and come to free and independent.
Yeah, you have to fight for your food.
Fight for your food? No. This restaurant obviously is called The Barricade. So it's dedicated to everything we told you about earlier, 2014-2015 revolution, okay? So as you walk through the restaurant, you'll see everything showing you what happened in that year, the change.
Modern Ukrainian history, formation of Ukrainian nation.
Exactly. And now we're at the bar, and this is a very unique bar. So they only serve Ukrainian drinks. The restaurant only serves Ukrainian food. So we're gonna have a very unique, whoa, what's happening? It's amazing. What's this, cork? Yo. Your first time here?
Celebrity on the stage. Yes.
So do we have drinks here, or what do we do?
Of course. So I'll show you artifacts in this room. It's our secret place, which we name headquarters. In Ukrainian, it's shtab.
So basically another museum, right? So this whole entire restaurant is a museum showing you that history of the new modern Ukraine. Has to be the coolest restaurant I've ever been to. I haven't even tried the food yet, but whoa. So we have Batman, So who is this?
Our national Ukrainian poet, Taras Shevchenko. When you come inside, you need to say two secret words if you want to come inside. These two words belong him. And here you can see him in different new interpretations.
No, I love it because he has his Darth Vader. You have Loki. What else? You have Jadu. You have this guy, Cyborg, Batman. The last thing we have to see here in the museum restaurant is like basically the ruins of the old gate, which actually there is a gate up here, but this is like the foundation of the gate that's over 1,000 years old, basically when the city was founded, right? Incredible. So everybody came through here and slowly, you know, it was destroyed, but this is the foundation. This is incredible.
Yeah, and it was also the barricade on the way of the Mongols who destroyed Kiev back to 13th century. That's why the name is Last Barricade.
Talking about Mongols, Genghis Khan. Grandson
of Genghis Khan.
I'm 1% Genghis Khan.
And you were here.
I know. He had too many kids. And here we go. We're in the private dining hall, right? We're gonna have some local cheese. So right here we have burrata, amazing burrata, right? And then over here we have a few different cheeses and we have oysters. Now everything here is farmed in the area, right?
Yes.
Except the oysters, that comes from Odessa, from farms.
Still Ukrainian.
Still Ukrainian. And then we have the Kyiv chicken. And over there, I don't know what we have. It looks like
Banos. It's like what Yevgen in the very first place explained you, like Ukrainian polenta.
Okay.
It's a little bit different texture.
Okay, perfect. And no eggs, right? That's what it has. No eggs.
No eggs.
Perfect. So I think we have to jump on this guy first. Right? Do you like oysters?
I think I get not enough.
You pull them out? Yeah, you just gotta pull them out of there. Perfect. All right, you ready? Chicken. Wow. Love it. Tastes like the sea. Yeah. It's always. Definitely drink the juice. Definitely put a little bit of lime in there, right? And over here we have cheese, but not just cheese. We have 4 different cheeses, and you grab one and you put it in honey. I love this concept. It's one of my favorite things ever. Honey and cheese.
Jams as well. And this one, it's pepper balls.
Pepper balls.
Cheese, but it's around it, it's pepper.
And then over here is like a type of brie, right? It just fell in right there.
It has garlic.
So that's garlic, huh? Oh man, it's too much. The honey is ridiculous. If you guys don't know, honey is a big thing in Ukraine. Number 1 in the world, or number 2 in the world?
At least in first top 3.
That one's amazing.
Mixed spicy and
the pepper. With the honey. Oh, tonight I'm eating. I'm eating non-stop.
say cheese.
The dairy life. Spicy cheese. Burrata, cherry tomatoes, and arugula. Oh, incredible. So, because of the Soviet Union, cheese wasn't a huge thing. Obviously, it's evolved now because people they have too much milk and then they make cheese. Okay, last 2 dishes, right? So we have the chicken Kyiv, and this one is like the polenta. Banos, and it's like bacon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Always.
So we just dive in, right?
You know, the surprise inside.
Surprise inside, huh? Oh, wow. I don't know what they put in here. I love how like cutlet it is, right? Crispy, inside super juicy. Chicken is amazing. Wow. Banos. So it's like
it comes from Carpats as well.
It looks like fluffy eggs.
Yeah.
It literally reminds me of fluffy eggs. And over here we have like some bacon. Maybe I should leave the bacon for a while. It's too hot?
I don't know.
So lots of sour cream in it?
Yeah, but also we have cheese and corn.
So it's like creamy. It reminds me of fluffy eggs, but at the same time, texture's opulent.
And the taste.
Cheesy. Oh, wow.
And salty.
But
if you get lots of cheese.
And it wasn't made in this, right? Because this like in Albania, you know, South Europe, this is a tava.
Usually they cook it in this clay potters.
Clay pots? Okay. Perfect. So it's just baked. That's it.
When you go to Carpats, for sure you'll have a lot of these.
With the bacon, it's next level.
And they also serve it with mushrooms in another popular way.
Okay. Besides just eating this like alone, there's also like a green sauce right here, like over here. So I'm gonna get this. Oh, so good. The Kyiv chicken. It's funny how they name so many dishes after the city. Kyiv chicken, Kyiv cake. Have to have them both.
This is gonna be the specialty of the house. The cocktail called, named the Last Barricade, Остання Баррикада. These are all the ingredients that you need for the cocktail.
This is the barricade cocktail, and you guys didn't see it, but she basically stamped the ice, like basically like engraved the seal right there, right? Or the logo. Wow. It's amazing. Whoa, the flavors here. It's like it's fruity. The absinthe is overbearing. It's very strong. Ooh, it's a good drink. And it's super chilled. Obviously, the glass has been in the freezer. So this drink is 20% alcohol. It's pretty strong. You know, this is one drink. But with all the food and all the walking, you're good, right? I love this restaurant. So unique. Secret restaurant, secret code, you have no idea where it is. The bar, this room is like all hidden. Amazing. My friend, Jakujo. Jakujo? Okay, I got it. I'm finally getting it. Jakujo.
Budlaska.
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 It's something like budmo in between.
It means like cheers, goodbye. Something like that.
Bud means be.
Okay.
But budmo, budlaska, be you're welcome.
I am tired. It is late, almost midnight. We had an incredible night. We started off with like 7 beers at the... Sorry guys, it's very hard for me. Ukrainian language, extremely difficult. Yes. You know?
Even for locals.
I'm sure.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, so they have like 24 beers on tap, incredible spot. I mean, if you're looking for an awesome pub to get craft beer, Ukrainian craft beer, go there. From there, walk down the boulevard, really beautiful, you can't miss it. And then come here.
Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street. Come to Maidan Square, Revolutionary Square. Once you're here, cross over, go under, go in, find that secret door, and you better have that password. And if you're not with a local, you won't get in because you don't know the language. Доброго ранку, everyone. This is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere, coming at you from beautiful Kyiv, Ukraine. Today I'm 1 hour outside of the city at a kozak village. If you guys don't know what kozaks are, those were like cowboys in the 17th century who helped break Ukraine off from Poland. Here, it's like an ethnographic open air complex. We're gonna go inside, we're gonna learn how to make some of the traditional food, and we're probably gonna have some drinks and see everything you could do right here.
Доброго ранку. We are doing Kozak Village. It's a big complex, it's a museum, it's a recreational center, there is a restaurant. They do master classes of different crafts and cooking, gardens, so all things in one, and we're gonna have this full experience.
All right, let's go inside the complex. I mean, this is a big complex. Look at this. So it's basically a walled community, and inside it's a mini forest and lots of these beautiful wooden houses. So we have a nice path right here. You have benches, you have areas for kids to play, and lots of trees. The smell is amazing. Wow. Oh wow, look at this. Gorgeous. So I've been to a lot of ethnographic museums, but this is open air. So it's like a living open air museum. It's gonna take us back to like the 17th century, show us what life was like back then.
So we entered through the dawn for where people come and stay for the weekend. There is a hotel, restaurant, sauna, all these complex. And here you see all these white painted houses in a traditional way. Local ladies dressed in a traditional Ukrainian clothes welcome us.
Okay, so here's where we're gonna, you know, make the soup, right?
Yeah, here's our camping.
Here's our camping right here. Cool.
Yeah.
So we have all the ingredients. So we have some onions, some eggs, some carrots, some green onions, right? Oh, this looks great. And we got the pork. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
David, she's gonna teach us how to cook the local traditional soup. It's gonna take 30 minutes, and she's starting to making it. Kulish, that's the name of the soup.
So this is the pork belly. You know, cutting into pieces, taking off the fat. She's gonna use the fat to make the broth.
And how you can always tell that it's the belly. It has the pieces of meat.
Exactly. No, but it's so fatty too. Look at all that fat. Like huge layers of lard.
Fat pig. Just the lard, without meat part. And then later, after a while, after a couple minutes, you put the ones with meat.
So now that she finished cutting up the pork, she's lighting the fire. So we got firewood. We have this old school pot. Ooh, and it got cold right now. Now that the fire caught, she added the pork, all the fat, and she's gonna, you know, basically make the broth now, right? So all the juices of the pork are gonna melt out, and then she's gonna add the meat and then all the other ingredients. Ooh, and stay next to the fire is great. It's freezing right now.
Once the fat begins to make noise, you add salt.
Now the pork is almost ready. She's gonna cut up some onions and some carrots. After that, we got millet, we have eggs, and we have spring onions, right? What are you doing?
I'm a firekeeper now. Back to the cave times.
It took a little while, but now finally the fat is like literally melting, okay? So once we see a lot more juices come out, she's gonna add the onions and the carrots, and wow, that fire is hitting me in the face.
Once you have golden colors, that means it's ready for the next stage.
Okay, so we have a little bit of time now before she adds the vegetables. She's just letting the fat and the meat cook, right? And we have something to start with. What is this?
It's another very typical traditional Ukrainian breakfast, what most of the local Ukrainians would have for breakfast. Syrniki.
Syrniki. So it's like cheese pancakes?
Yeah. Cottage cheese, 1 egg, flour and sugar.
That's it?
Yeah.
And next to it we have obviously sour cream. And then over here we have like a cherry marmalade or raspberry.
Ukrainians.
Yeah, I know already. Okay, so I just grab one and dip.
Mm-hmm.
You can use fork and knife. I'm just gonna dip in my hands.
I'll do in a culture. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Like super fluffy cheese pancakes.
And they put raisins inside.
Oh wow.
Good.
That is so good. Incredible. I love it with the jam. The jam is my jam. I'm sorry that I'm eating with my hands, but I think it's just so much easier with this one. You know? Wow.
Sometimes you fry them, sometimes you can put them like steam. Cooking.
But traditionally like this, right? On the pan, that's it. So you make it the same way you make pancakes. You make dough, you add the cheese, you add everything in, then you make them like that. Wow, they're so delicious. My God. So this time, I'm gonna mix it a little bit. The marmalade. Oh man, fluffy pancake. Wow.
You want mine?
No, I'm good. Incredible. It's one of my favorite dishes so far. I mean, it was just so good. Maybe because I've been waiting the whole morning to eat. It's 11 a.m. already.
It's the best spices to have a hunger.
Exactly.
And while we have vegetables on the fire, we're preparing the garnishing that contains garlic. Then you put oil and all the greens, parsley, dill, and the green onion. All together you mix it and then serve together with the ready dish.
So basically that's like garnishes, right? Like an extra sauce on the side, basically. Wow, she cut up all the vegetables, then she literally drowned them in oil.
Yes, it's a lot of oil.
It's a lot of oil. It's gonna be good though, but obviously it's a sauce, so you need something very liquidy, right?
And we leave it for a while, so it gives the juice.
Wow, look at that, it's good. So she pulled some out so I could try it. Oh, it's gonna be good. Tastes like bacon. Oh, nice and oily. Oh, I love the flavors from the onion and the carrots, like basically infused in the pork. Wow, look at this. Oh, so good. Nice and yummy. I can't wait for this. This stew is gonna be amazing.
Next stage, we put millet and garlic cloves. Then we add salt, pepper, several lotus leaves, and then we leave it without water for 2 minutes. And then will be water added.
And there we go. She added the water, she closed the lid, and wait 30 minutes for the stew to be completely ready. My friend, thank you. All right, let's go explore this property. So what can we see here?
We have the original houses from 6 regions from all over Ukraine. The saying is that they are not rebuilt, but those are real houses that were transported here.
No way.
Piece by piece, yes.
Like this one?
The real houses where people used to live, as well as outside and inside.
So this house is from the 16th century, 17th century?
It's written there, 19th century.
Okay, 19th century.
From the Midwest of Ukraine, the Zhytomyr region. And there is the entrance that is protected. You see the red paint around. It's to protect the house from any evil that may come. Also, the house is divided. You see 2 parts. The white part is where the people actually lived, and this part was more like a storage for different equipment. So let's see inside. Watch your step and your head. You have to bow.
Yeah, you have to bow, right?
That's why it's always.
So this is basically a mini ethnographic museum in the house, right? So it's like all folklore type of clothing and stuff, right?
Yes, but it's also really the way how people lived.
Yeah, so you have a bed, you have a table, over here you have, you know, a little fireplace, pottery.
And it's always how it's organized. There is this one main thing, like the heater of the house, but it's also the place where they cooked. And opposite to it, always the red corner, which is the holy corner with all the icons.
Oh wow!
There is next to the icon always they put the table, and actually usually the family have the common food together right next to it. This behind the oven, they have the sleeping place, like the warmest part. And
it's up there.
It's another bed.
Wow, so second bed, so like this bed and up here too. Yeah, and all the family always stays together, obviously. That's a storage, kitchen outside, bathroom outside.
Yeah. The thing that is a symbol of Ukraine, they welcome you. It's really like a symbol of the whole life. It's a traditional cloth, so-called rushnik. And it has the traditional ornaments. Mothers do this for their children, young girls for their future husbands. It's all ritual to protect, to wish you luck, good life.
Unfortunately, the storage area is way too dark, but basically this like reminds me of a barn, right? There's all storage. You have the hay in here, and the great thing about these type of houses is that during winter, it keeps warm. During summer, it keeps cool. All right, let's keep exploring.
This is the old school technique or the way to keep the bees. It's beehives, and honey is a big thing in Ukraine. They kept bees. It's a long history of the tradition, and here we have this old school technology. Here we have the craft street. The only thing that is open, you can hear the sound. It's the smiths. Let's go and see.
So here we have a blacksmith. So the blacksmith right now is making a horseshoe, but he also makes other designs. So look at this beautiful fish. So this is like the symbol of Christianity, obviously, in the beginning. And yeah, so you can put this in your house like for protection, right? Oh, this is awesome. I love watching this. It is like going old school here. Wow, that's so hot. So if you want to, you could do a master class. Basically for 150, you can make your own fish. Unfortunately, I don't have time for that, so I'm just gonna buy my fish.
Дякую.
Да,
Дякую
вам. Знаєш.
My friend, you're the man. Awesome.
Come visit this guy. You have to come here.
Where's he taking us?
He's taking us to a music. Kobzy. This is a historical Ukrainian musical instruments, national traditional Ukrainian musical instruments. There is kobza, bandura on that wall, and lira. They are all made according to historical technologies with the wood, and there are different ways how you play them. Sometimes you have to like pull the string. Sometimes you have to beat the string.
Эта штучка, и она перебиралась.
That was awesome. I've never seen those instruments before. Obviously, they're only here in the Ukraine, and that last one, the one that makes the most noise, takes 5 years, like letting the wood just basically sit before they'll actually make the instrument. Crazy. I love all the sounds. Awesome. I think, guys, we have to go back. We have to eat right now. The food's gonna be ready.
It's the final stage now. Time for eggs.
Before we eat the delicious porridge, we're gonna have some salo. So, pork lard again with bread. It was good. A little bit of pepper, right? I have one more. And this is the kozak kulish, which basically means millet in Hungarian, right? I mean, sort of translated, right? And here we go. I'm excited. I love this type of dish. It's gonna be like pasty. You're gonna have the pork in there. You have obviously carrots, you have onions, you have garlic. Oh, and the eggs, it like glues it all together. Wow. My friend here put a lot of pork. What a great dish. Yeah, I'm a big fan of polenta. It reminds me of it. Oh, gotta add some of that. So is it? A lot like that? Whatever, we'll try it. So you add that and you eat. Oh yeah, the greens, the oil, enhances the flavor, right? Oh, incredible. And obviously this is a very like winter dish. You need to fill up in winter, you know, going out to the fields to work, you need this.
As a kozak, you go on war after this. You have strong, you gain the strength.
You know, I watched the whole process. I'm gonna enjoy the whole thing. I love the dill and the parsley on top. Garlic as well. Oh wow, wow. My friend, you're too good at this. Such a filling dish though. It's like, I filled up so fast. My friend here decided to join me to have some of this delicious millet. Pork, carrots. You're too funny. We also have a cat beneath us trying to get the food, but not my food. I'm done. Thank you so much. We're currently walking to the main gate, and on the way, there's a lot of beautiful houses, including this incredible church. And the church has a very unique design. Plus, they don't use nails for the top. It was like a puzzle. They connected all the wood together, right? Incredible. And another, you know, distinct feature for Ukrainian architecture is the straw, right? Amazing. So the roof straw. Beautiful.
The clay bottom and
clay bottom.
Roof.
Yeah, this is a beautiful house. Wow. So where's the gate? Right there?
Yep.
And that's it, my friends. We explored a Cossack village, ethnographic, open air museum. Beautiful experience here. So we had this dish called kozak kulish?
Exactly.
Kozak kulish. So it's
you had it, then you know the name.
So we saw the whole process of how they make it. You know, delicious millet with pork fat, carrots, onions, man, so many different things in there. Then you add the garnishing on top. Incredible. We also had these like cheese pancakes, absolutely incredible. Then we walked around, we saw the houses, saw like the beehives, saw the blacksmith, some of the guitars, and then we came here to the gate. This is the main gate, right? So this is sort of how it was. There's a map right there, and if you want to do this type of experience, you can do it here. It's about $100 US, so 2,500
right?
Hryvnia.
Sorry, it's a hard currency to say. So it's about $100 US, but you can eat, like a lot of people can eat. You know, I left a lot of that, but obviously the staff's gonna eat that.
Complex experience.
Complex experience. It's about a 1 hour drive outside of Kyiv. Definitely connect to my guide. What's up everyone, this is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere coming at you from beautiful sunny Kyiv, Ukraine. Today I'm going to take you on an awesome tour of the city, starting off right here at the Motherland Monument. Then from here, we're going to have some Ukrainian street food. Yes, there is street food here in the Ukraine. And then from there, we're going to an awesome brewery to have beers and dinner. My friend.
Yes.
What is
another
this?
Beautiful day, and we're at one of the most picturesque but also epic places of Kiev, the huge statue of Motherland, or Batkivshchina Mati. It's one of the tallest statues in the world, 16 meters taller than Statue of Liberty in New York. It's part of the museum Motherland that is calling to protect her, since it's the part of the World War II museum, history of Ukraine in the World War II museum, the cup of glory, everything here is made. It has this Soviet spirit in it because it was made back to the Soviet days, but it says a lot about the Ukraine and the heroic deeds of Ukraine during the World War II.
On the way to the Motherland Monument, we have to walk through the Bridge of Fame. Basically, this is the tunnel. The bridge is above us, right? And in here, you have an illustration of basically pride, you know, no fear. During Soviet era, there was no fear, you know.
Serious and tough.
Serious and tough.
The spirit you get from all of the monuments, it's like that. The face expressions around, it's all about decisiveness, courage, never give up, protect motherland.
Exactly. And over here we have soldiers, and obviously during war, it's not just the soldiers who are fighting, it's also the civilians. Over here we have civilians, right? So there we have a mother. She obviously maybe lost her son or somebody in the war, so she's holding it together, and that's basically what this is representing, right? And if we keep walking, there it is. Wow, huge. Massive statue up there.
Gigantic, powerful. In the next section we have on the left side, it's the resistance, the partisans who were actively involved in the war during the occupation, while on the other side it's the back front line. All the industry, all the factories, everything was oriented towards the needs of the war and of the army.
And this is it, the Motherland Monument. Massive statue right in front. We have 3 tanks. Over here to the left, we have like a mini park. We have the flag.
Really unique engineering structure made of stainless steel. It goes deep underground. It's one of the most stable statues in the city. It can stand against the earthquakes of 8 or 9 degrees of Richter scale. And also another cool thing about it, that on the top of the latest shield there is observation spot. When the lockdown is over, one can go all the way to the very top. The view is breathtaking from the top. Also, again, these days people ask why it's holding sword and shield as a motherland, since it's not supposed to, but it's because, again, it's the part of the museum. And the museum itself is inside the lady, it's inside the statue.
Walking from the Motherland statue back to the entrance, we pass by basically a mini museum with World War II tanks, planes. What else is in here?
It's all original pieces, but also these water ducks, the cars that could go on the surface, on the land, and also in the water.
Exactly.
T-34, it's the third one in the row of the tanks. Then you have MiG, and all the aircrafts that were participating in the battles. It's original pieces.
All original. And there's some more tanks over there.
But that one from the other war, from Afghanistan war, later period.
Okay. All right. I need some street food. Let's go.
I'm to recover.
I know. I need some energy right now. I'm tired. I love their clothing.
Oh, they will sing a song.
No way. And so why are they dressed like this? Slava Ukraina!
There's the village in Ukraine, in Kiev. It's called Pazniki, and this is where their band is from. The oldest singer is 86. She sings like a young girl. Sing at the marriage, at the weddings. The band is 35 years old. They're called Holosuhi, which basically means voices.
Well, that was a nice surprise. Now let's get in the car, let's eat some street food. So where are we now?
So we're back to Krещатик, the main street, and the most famous street food corner just around the corner of the next building.
And what a beautiful day. I mean, right now it's 4:30, sun is out, people are walking, gorgeous. So I'm gonna be surprised. I don't know exactly what we're gonna eat. I want it to be a surprise.
They call it Kiev hot dog before they even knew here what hot dog means.
So another hot dog. I ate a lot of hot dogs in Germany and in Brazil, so.
You'll be surprised by what they call here hot dog.
And this is it, number 3, and it's basically a corn dog. So it's bread, the fried bread with the hot dog inside. I don't think they use corn. I don't know exactly what they use, but it looks very similar to a corn dog. I've eaten that many times at carnivals, like fairs in America. I haven't had it in many years, and they have, is this many different versions of it, or what is this menu?
No, and also the drinks, the soft drinks that you can get with it, but the only food that they serve, it's this, it's one type of it. It's easy to find by smelling it, and it's easy to find by always queue next to this window. It goes really, really fast because the service is fast.
Okay, so let's get one. Okay, so it's 25, right? So I have 100. Thank you. Oh, look at this, guys. And it's oily. Oh, thank you. Check for you. Check for you. All right, so let's go eat over here. So basically, it looks like an empanada or like a massive pastel or samosa. Okay, guys, let's try this. So you see, nice fried dough, inside fluffy. You see the hot dog there. It was good. Fast, easy meal. Basically $1, right? $1 US. Okay. What's missing is like mustard, ketchup, and spice. So in the classic way, it's just this. But they don't have any sauces, right?
I mean, you can ask.
So there is ketchup and mustard. We just asked for it. They didn't give it to you, so ask for it.
In a classic way, you're not.
You're not supposed to, yeah. I always need some mustard on my hot dogs.
It's influence from somewhere.
Yeah.
West.
Spicy. Yeah, give me more, give me more. I need some, right?
I feel like my eyes going.
That's a spicy mustard.
Yes.
I'm done with this. Ranking it wise, no more.
There are pigeons around to finish.
You know what? Let's give it to the pigeons. There you go, guys. Yeah, they're hungry. Immediately. So now you guys know if you want to try some street food here in Kyiv, that's the place to come to. So we're next to the main boulevard, number 3. It's really inexpensive, really affordable. You know, basically $1 US. You eat that big thing. I got really full. In terms of hot dogs, you guys know I don't love hot dogs. I've eaten a lot of them in my life. I prefer like straight up sausages, you know, like good
real meat.
Yeah, real meat. Now let's go to the biggest brewery in the Ukraine, Varvar.
Yes.
Said it right?
We tasted it before, you said it right?
Yeah, but now we're going to the actual facility. We're gonna try many beers and some food. Let's go. And if you guys didn't notice, I just got a new jersey.
Dynamo
Kyiv, 29 championships. Each one of these means 10, so next year look at their third star if they win, right?
As it can be. Kyiv.
It's the best soccer team in the country. You gotta go to their stadium, buy it there. Cost me like $50 US. Definitely worth it. And here we go, going to Varvar. Can't wait to get a beer. I need one right now. Where's the brewery located?
It's for the first time during these 3 days we are crossing the river. It's on the left side of the city.
So left bank, right?
Left bank.
Okay. It's taking a while to get here, roughly 45 minutes because of traffic. You know, right now is, 5:30. Big traffic jam. What day is it? Is it
Friday.
It's Friday. Okay, that's why. When you're traveling and you're having lots of fun, the days just all blend together. Just remember when your flight is. That's important. So we're almost at the brewery, but I wanted to show you something. This area has a lot of Soviet-style buildings. If you've never been to Eastern Europe, anywhere that was Soviets, this is what it's like, right? The Soviets built this, just all square boxes. That's it, right?
There were typical projects for the houses, and wherever you go throughout Soviet Union or former Soviet Union cities and countries, there will be the same looking houses.
Yeah, my father's family is from Hungary, and when I go to Budapest, you have the same style. It's all the same like this. Not the whole city, certain sections, right?
Completely different Kiev compared to the right bank.
Yeah, for sure. And this is what we made to the brewery. Let's go. How you doing, Sasha? Good?
Good.
All right. I love going into breweries. This is the best. This is like the brew house, right? Barrel systems. Oh, okay, yeah. Gotta put on some stuff, right? Let's do this. Good?
In a chemical library, not library, laboratory.
Laboratory. Sasha's one of the brewers, and he's showing us right now the ingredients, which is barley, malt, and hops. That's it. Oh, and water. So I just came up to the top of their brew system. I think it's a 2-barrel system. It's huge. I don't know because they do it in liters. But over here on the screen, which is Zip Technologies, it shows you basically everything they do. You said 7 to 8 tons a day of beer. They make so many different beers. Obviously, breweries, they make lots of beers. I think it's like a dozen easy. You got German Pils, Golden Ale, Milk Stout, Hoppy Lager, WTF Baltic Porter. That's the one I want to try. The Baltic Porter. Everything looks amazing. Oh, Imperial Stout. Oh, what? This is all of them? Oh, it's crazy. So they made like 50 beers, but obviously they don't have all of them on tap. They probably have like 20 something beers. Incredible. So let's keep going this way, no?
They have their own water that they get it from the underground, so it's not delivered. It's straight here.
And here, as you get deeper into the production, are the fermentation tanks. There's 3 rows, so you have 4 tons, 6 tons,
2 tons.
And 2 tons over there, so smaller batches. Okay, so the reason they do that is because they might make something, really seasonal. It's quick. They put it out, in the market, and if it does well, then they reproduce and then make, more batches, right? So once you pass all the tanks, you get here to the distribution center. Basically, this is where they fill up the kegs that they ship out. They also have a canning system and a bottling system, right? Beautiful cans. And obviously, right after the distribution area, you have the storage. So this is where you have hundreds and thousands of cans, bottles, and kegs that are ready to ship out to different bars, different restaurants all around the Ukraine. What's in here? Oh my gosh.
Ask about how many they produce.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it is freezing. Wow, look at all the kegs. So you have the small kegs, the bigger kegs, a lot of bottles, a lot of cans. Oh my god, it is huge. Oh, and these are all the different types of hops, no? Like all the different Cascades, salted scale. Yeah, right? Da. Incredible. I love the branding. This is so nice. Bavad. Really cool. So now we're entering their experimental brewery, and this is where it all started, right? This is where the brewery began. Experimental breweries are always like these smaller fermentation tanks, obviously because they make smaller batches, they try, they like, they continue. This is great. Oh man, this is amazing. And they have a lot of barrels, so they're aging a lot of beer. I think I have to try a beer. I need to drink a beer.
The equipment here was done handmade by the local engineer. It's not
no way.
Handmade.
This is all handmade, so it doesn't come from a company. Somebody made it here. Custom built.
We bought the pieces, the details, but it was made by the local guy.
He said he has 12 for me to try. We're gonna try one from here?
Yes.
So I think we're gonna try a beer directly from one of these fermenting tanks. Look at this. This is the best beer. If you want to try good beer, like great beer, go to the brewery because you get it, draft came from right here. But if you want to try the best beer on the planet, get it directly from the tanks.
Very light.
What is this beer? It's a blonde, he said. Nice, creamy. Very creamy. Tastes like more like a cream ale. No? Yeah. But it's a blonde? It's like you don't know what you're talking about, David. After you have blonde, you have to have dark beer. That's what my friend here is telling me. So we're gonna pour a dark beer. Look at that. What do we have here? Here we go. A little chocolatey. No? Oh wow, so smooth. Incredible.
Ashes to ashes, black to black.
That's the name of it?
I mean, it's just black to black, and my association is ashes to ash. It's a bit too heavy for me.
Yeah, my friend's too much. So this is black to black. It's not so heavy. I mean, it's heavy, but it's not like a crazy alcoholic beer. It's not an imperial stout, it's a regular stout. Like I say, the logo is the best. Being Viking. Oh, another one over here?
He says he's gonna offer you some heavy archery thing.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I told him, don't throw it up all the way. Can't throw any of this away. We're trying this, huh? It's gonna be good. Oh, be careful. Oh. You can't handle this. It's smooth. So what's, it's like, I think it's like chocolate and vanilla. I don't know. I might be off here. There's too many different flavors in here. The thing with beer is that it's so diverse, so different. Wow, what a beer. You gotta try it,
Okay.
So this is an imperial stout that is supposed to be a year in that fermentation tank. It's only been 4 months. It's super complex. Lots of different hops in here. 11% alcohol. It is delicious. It's like literally a dessert. This is a dessert beer. It's too good. Dark beers all day.
David, let's go to the bar now to try some other beers.
And we can also eat here if you want to. I might have a bite. I'm pretty hungry. This is great. Look at this. So in like the restaurant, you can see the brewery right here. Oh my God, this is awesome. I love this place. This is like the most beautiful outdoor brewery I've ever been to. You have the wood over here. Obviously, that's what the name means. Lisoplika, right? Over here, it's like barn house brewery, right? Super high ceilings, lots of wood everywhere. You got the fire going. I have 3 beers, really beautiful beers. They're all unique. This is the Oriental Ale. Here we have the Deepa, so not Dua Lipa, Deepa, double IPA. And right here we have the Strong Ale. And over here we have some pork ribs with some yummy French fries. Let's try them. Whoa. It's like flowery. That's so unique. Oh, and obviously this is getting stronger like this, right? I forgot the exact percentages here, but I know this is like 8%, and this is a little higher, this is lower. It's almost like a, I don't know if that's ginger, but it's like that flavor, you know? Something different. Not fruity though, more flour. It's a dank Deepa. Nice. It's so it's thick body, not crazy with the hops, but really nice. Wow, this is good. You should try this. And then over here, we have the Strong Ale. Strong ales are hard to come by. People don't really make them so often, but I like strong ales. I usually buy it in can form, right? That's the Strong Ale. This has to be up in the 11 or 12%er. Try this.
And it's not it's what? It's ale? Not stout, it's not porter, right? It's ale.
Stout, porter, they're all ales, but this is just called a Strong Ale because it's just very strong.
This light? I mean, like this?
Clear?
Clear.
Clear ale will be like a sessionable IPA, very light. You're having, I think that's like chicken lollipop, right? That's what they call it in India. And right here we have, you're putting gloves on? So I'm having pork ribs with caramelized onions on top. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Missing the
yeah, right?
Okay.
They do these so good.
Yes, he
Wow.
said that it's locally made. They have their own grill with the wood, with different kinds of wood that makes the taste special.
Yeah, smoky, very smoky, slow cooked.
That's another language.
Hey, that's my language. People always say like, David, you do too much hums. I'm like, tasty. I can't stop eating. I've told you guys, I'm not a huge fan of pork, but pork ribs, every day. Ridiculous. With the caramelized onion on top.
It's also caramelized. I like the onions.
Really the perfect place to come on a Friday, Saturday night. Early dinner, you know, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., come here, have some beers, have some delicious food. Obviously this is like elevated bar food, that's what I call it. Like it's up, you know, it's not regular bar food.
And the chicken, it's sweet and spicy at the same time.
Yeah, sweet and spicy? Mine's just sweet and fatty. What a great day, huh?
And there's end of the day as well. So they can do cheers with the bones.
I swear, probably one of my favorite ribs ever. Just for sure, like almost farm to table. You got that, you know, that pork here in the area, just slow cooked, smoky taste, caramelized onions, gives that sweet flavor, and these fries with this sauce. I needed food before I drink anymore. So if you are drinking, always, you know, drink responsibly. Don't be drinking and driving, for sure, never. Eat food before you drink. It's a rule. I love your country. No, Ukraine's amazing, and everybody's so nice.
Yeah, they know how to feed you. Definitely.
I popped right there. I try a little wing, a little chicken lollipop. Am I get this thing? I have to try this. It's like a sweet and sour sauce. Oh wow. Super sweet, a little spicy. And they're big. They gave you like what? 8?
Yeah, up to 2 already. Good.
Yeah, again, this is like more like tapas style, right? No, I mean,
It makes you feel like drinking more. It's true. So.
I'm done. I can't eat anymore. But I will finish these beers. We're done.
Today or for all Kiev?
Unfortunately for all of Kyiv.
No.
No, I know.
I thought it will never end.
I know.
But now it's over. No way.
Unfortunately, that's what always happens.
I don't want it to end.
Well, that's it. We did Motherland Monument, street food, brewery. I'm tired. I'm ready to go.
We did all, yes.
Yeah.
It's been cool.
Well, guys, I hope you love the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Comment below, subscribe to my channel for more awesome travel content. Please link up with Margarita when you're in Kyiv.
Yeah.
She will show you the whole entire city, from food to culture, beer, street food. She knows it all. Well,
yeah, I'm waiting for you and all your friends in Kyiv.
thank you. Well, I'm going to sleep.